That's interesting because I've always been on Windows because I was afraid that Linux wasn't fully compatible with OBS.
I mean, there's
Using-
some small things. Hi?
Using Arch Linux. Hi everyone.
Well, I use Gen 2.
Okay.
There's one thing in Linux that doesn't work nicely. That's if you want to capture the audio of a specific program. That doesn't work nicely.
And
Okay.
yes and no, which it depends on which audio framework you are, though.
Not
On
really,
the-
just doesn't work nicely on Linux. If you want to capture, let's say, just your gameplay, there's no native easy way to do it. You can do it. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to set it up, though.
Yeah, definitely, it is.
But
Yeah.
apart from that, like just for restreaming, Linux is working great with OBS.
I'm using it all the time. We will do a CT Hessen, so like a local German tournament qualifier kind of for the CTGC. I think on the second weekend of October, and then I'm gonna battle test my setup here.
Okay.
And it's
Maybe
gonna
I'll
run on
switch.
Linux.
And maybe I'll switch to Linux for restreaming.
Up to you. I'm
because-
not gonna say it's better.
I mean, just because Linux is more like reliable and it's faster than Windows. Windows, there is too much trash in the background.
Imagine
you
using
gotta-
Windows 11.
No, 10. But even on 10, there's a lot of trash in the background. You know that you gotta go to the register to kill all the extra stuff you don't need.
No, but I meant Windows 11 because Windows 11 is like, oh yeah, let's pre-install TikTok.
Oh yeah. I don't. I still have Windows 10.
Yeah,
This
lucky you.
computer.
I still have my Gen 2 running the 6.10.8 kernel, which is probably like a version behind now because I've yet to get the newest kernel.
It doesn't matter much.
Oh, it's actually 2 behind.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
doesn't matter. But the newest would be 6.10.10. There would be like 5 bug fixes. Oh, it's actually 2 behind. Yeah, it
Okay.
doesn't matter. Yeah, but the newest would be 6.10.10. There would be like
So what
5
kind
bug
of
fixes.
programming do you
Oh, it's
do?
actually 2 behind.
I mean, for your
Yeah,
job,
it
are
doesn't
you a
matter.
web developer or software
But
developer?
the newest would be 6.10.10.
currently
There
am
would be like 5 bug
developing
fixes.
AI
Oh, it's actually 2
software.
behind. Kind of like
I mean, for your
Yeah,
job,
it's
are you
just
a
to
web
solve top,
developer
tickets,
or
and I
software
fucking
developer?
hate it.
I did my final internship in Volkswagen, like working on AI using TensorFlow. That
I mean,
was
AI is
alright.
interesting.
It's interesting, but the thing I don't like about AI is that you don't understand what's going on inside the AI black box. You know, you change some
Yeah.
parameters and stuff. You let your AI run, and sometimes it works, and you don't even know why. You're like, okay,
Yeah, that is indeed an issue.
yeah.
But yeah. In the end, just use whatever tool does the job to you. I don't
Yeah.
really care. And if it is Windows 95, then use it.
And I mean, if you're gonna work in AI, that's great. You're always gonna have a job.
I'm not gonna work in AI.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought right now you were doing AI.
Yes, but I don't wanna do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do full 180 and go back to terminal.
Okay.
Yeah, so starting November, I will essentially at a company where they do like a lot of health insurance, like the public health insurance IT company it is. In there, they have software that's essentially like data warehouse kind of style.
Right.
Not really, but it's the closest that I can think about. Where it does a ton of the data for like the health insurance companies and a lot of like web front end, and they are going to migrate a ton of it. So, for
Oh.
example, they currently use SOCM things for monitoring, so the Windows monitoring tool, and they want to move to Grafana, which is
I
like
don't know that thing.
yeah, it's like I think it's grafana.org. Yes, so it's essentially Gunter. It's this tool, and it's essentially just a. Is it this one? I think it is. Yes, it's essentially just. I hope it is this one. I'm not 100% sure, but it's just like a monitoring tool, and that's stuff that they want to set up, and they have no idea about how to do that. Like as one example, there are so many more things where I was like, I know all of that, and then they were like, we want you.
Damn, it's open source. That's crazy. So it's basically free.
Yes, exactly. And they're
Nice.
also migrating to Kubernetes, specifically OpenShift, which is
Yeah.
like the Red Hat specific one. Yeah. So there's a ton of stuff that I'm gonna do there, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's gonna be pretty.
Yeah, it's
It's just what I do as my hobby and for Tetris, anyways.
it's a major shift, but it's good for them that they are going the open source
Yes.
way,
Legally,
though they-
for example, it is even.
right? Even though they probably only do it for the money, but doesn't matter.
I'm not really.
No, not you, but them. They probably
No.
chose that because they are like, oh, it's free, that's great.
It actually does cost them because they need to hire someone new.
Oh, yeah, true. But I mean, once it's set up, on the long term, it's gonna be better than relying on a Microsoft software.
I'm actually not too sure, but hopefully.
Oh, you think Microsoft might be better?
Not better, but you don't need someone on location all the time who knows everything about the software. Let's say it like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see.
So yeah, sadly for many companies using Microsoft Server, even like I think it's Windows Server, does make sense because it's easier.
Right, yeah.
Well, not easier, but like people are more used to it.
Yeah, and they might not need... it's easier to find a Windows expert, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Which is good and also bad, because at the same time it's like you don't want to do Windows. Oh, it's like got the job because you get more money in Linux. Svidris just said we're gonna start matches soon.
Alright,
Okay,
let's
how
go.
about the...
Oh, and now the quality is
the,
great.
Stream.
Kizielek. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Kizielek, Goshu, Radek.
Izjadek, Goshu, Irnek, and Radek.
Radek.
I'm just gonna pronounce them German.
$28, crazy price pool.
Hmm. Oh, it's the same music I hear at every single Tetris restream from, I think it was Jakob.
Right.
Oh, actually, the camera for Goshu in the upper right does look a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah, probably have a bad webcam for that one.
Yeah, and it's cut off kind of weirdly because there's like
Oh, yes.
a
Yeah.
centimeter or so where you can see Radek's webcam.
Yes.
Yeah, Oh, apparently our conversation about Linux stuff was on stream. I didn't even know.
Really? We are live on CT1? Oh,
Yes.
no.
Oh, dang it.
Trashing,
That's kind of
trashing
funny.
Microsoft Live.
So, hi guys, welcome to the Classic Tetris Poland Championship here.
Hello, everyone. Let me
Um,
open the chat.
Yeah, so we just started the stream. We were never online before. Forget what you just heard. Yeah, no, actually, we thought that we were still offline. Yes. So we're gonna have, I think it was 16 players here today in total. We're gonna do a bit of the gold record, then we're gonna do some silver record. We will hopefully explain everything properly during the tournament. And yes, question chat was hi all, who is commentating as Svidre just said Jakob or Jacob and Gunther. Exactly.
Hello.
And we are not live on location, sadly. We weren't able to make it. Okay, I heard about it like a week ago.
I was there last year, but yeah, this year I don't have the money to come back.
I mean, maybe if we have Classic Tetris France in April again and someone decides to be like, oh yeah, let's donate $10,000, then you can maybe make enough money to go to the Polish Championship.
I don't even need that much, but Poland is great. I've been to Poland twice, and one time for the Polish tournament in 2023. It's a pretty great country to visit. The food is good as well. It's a simple but efficient cooking, you know.
As it should be.
Yeah.
I want to visit every single European Tetris tournament next year and, if possible, cast as many as possible.
I want to do the same. I think I got pretty close to it.
Yeah, oh, we do have a bit of misjobs here now for Ghost. Let's see if he can get the longbow over. He barely got the longbow over here. That was important, but he's still really high. Probably doesn't find a way to burn. Yeah, that SP is up out for Ghost, and it's now 1-0 for... That's not even an I, it's K1 Cielek.
Yeah, I wanted
Let's
to
just
say
call him K1.
Kizielek, but I don't know if it's Kizielek.
I'm gonna call him K1.
K1, yeah. It's like the little brother of K9.
Exactly. Actually, do you hear the countdown somewhere?
I don't.
Okay. Amazing.
I have no idea when the matches are starting.
I think Nestus Champs has like the countdown function somewhere.
I hope it does. Ooh, and right now Radek is in a bad situation.
Yeah, but if he gets the longbow over, he does get the longbow over. Nice. And Tetris here, which means he's low enough to not be in immediate danger here.
And he just took the lead. Oh, hold on, there is a problem. He took the lead with 1.2 million.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he does. Yes, he does get the next longbow over, but now Piernik is in a bit of... Yeah, left world trouble. He optimally wants the longbow soon. Let's see if he... Oh, he got the JPC here, one piece today, which means he's in a lot of trouble. Tops out. And Radek wins with an amazing 1.2 million.
I don't know if he... I think Piernik actually had the lead, I'm not sure. Or Radek is just topping out, but yeah, he won with a 54 Tetris advantage. Pretty easy.
Yeah, 20 lines. He probably had the advantage. We can, like Radek, we can see the 43 and 47. So generally, Nestus Champs just mistakes the first number, so I would assume it's now 1-0 for Radek. But I don't know for sure, guys.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have to restart that Nestus Champ on the right.
Luckily, F5 normally does the job. And yes, we do have a working Macerino link, so if you like what you see... No, I just wanted to make sure that we have a working Macerino link here in chat.
Just
and the next time will start. Nice.
And you see, Piernik actually got game 1.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yes, because before that weird bug appeared on Radek's side, Piernik was in the lead. And then Radek suddenly had a 1.2 with Daz on level 12.
He just got a rebirth, you know.
Exactly. Just popped off right in his first match. Probably his first match ever. I don't remember seeing him play in any online tournament.
I mean, here's the weird thing about the Polish community, at least until not too long ago. They had like 5 million small tournaments each
with
month.
Forest.
Yeah.
But now that Forest is almost like retired pretty much from the community, they have less local tournaments, unfortunately. And Piernik, oh my god, Piernik needs a long bar right now.
But he was able to manage this rather nice. He does get the longbow over to the left. Yes, he got the longbow over, but next JP. Silos Daz tops out, which means now we have a 1-1 for Radek and a 1-1 for Gostju.
And on top, what happened on top? It's a 1-1 already.
K1 top out some time ago. I don't know when exactly.
Okay.
And yeah, Gostju was able to get ahead. On
level 12, but it's going too fast. We are speedrunning this tournament.
Yes. You know, the Classic Tetris Poland any percent speedrun. Actually, I wonder what the fastest top 16 ever was. Like, how long it took.
It's a good question. I mean, it's probably an early CTWC when they had the best of threes.
I would assume so.
Maybe
But,
like
yeah.
CTWC 2012 or 2013 with all best of threes. Maybe not. Maybe it's a small Polish tournament with unknown players and best
But
of
here's
threes.
the thing I want to say: if people just can't play Tetris at all, then it still needs to be fast enough. Because if you do like level 5 starts, for example, then it just takes so long for the pieces to fall.
Yes. I feel like we could allow level 9 at a minimum. But below level 9, it's way too slow.
I would even say level 9 is pretty slow for matches.
It is, yeah. And level 12 is a good compromise.
I would normally say so, but the furthest we've seen was 28 lines, so maybe these players would be more comfortable on level 9.
Yeah, probably. I'm looking at Piernik's mustache, pretty nice mustache, and Radek with a pretty nice beard. I want to combine the two, you know. What if you had Piernik's mustache and Radek's beard?
Oh, that would be nice.
I mean, you pretty much have both, right? You got a pretty nice beard yourself.
Not really, like, some parts of my beard barely have any hair, sadly. But on the positive side, my head hair does pretty much hide my bad my bad beard parts.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh,
Was Goshu going for a spin there? Like with the pink SPs.
Oh, I was looking at Radek who's getting very, very high.
Oh yes, he needs the longbow for the left side.
Oh no.
He does get the longbow, but now the right side is pretty much closed.
Oh no. Oh, that left side. Radek is gonna be done.
Yeah, and that's already the 2-1 here for Piernik, and next up is gonna be his match point.
And on
Whereas
top,
in the upper match, it's small lead here for K1.
so did Goshu get his spin? Didn't.
No, he didn't. I think he wanted to go for the, like on the right side, he wanted to do the pink SP spin, but he needed the purple Z piece.
Alright.
Or like the other SPs, I don't actually know here which SPs is which SPs. I never played level 12.
Yeah, same. Ooh, now K1 is kind of fine. Yeah, it gets a dirty Tetris, goes to 60k. Goshu should survive this, but not in a position to score right now.
No, actually, a Tetris 40k 2.6, so that's 2.5, 40 by 2.5. A Tetris is only like 12k points here, like let's say 14.
Yeah, about 14. Oh, hangs a long bar to the right, gets another one for the Tetris.
And it's already Tetris Wit again, gets one more long bar here, and it's now 66 against 53, so down to less than a Tetris difference in points here between K1 and Goshu.
I just noticed a little animation at every Tetris. Is it normal? Oh no!
Oh, K1 pretty much top out potential here. He needs a long bar for the right side, but I don't think would the long bar even go over?
An S. I think he needs an S to go over. Yeah, he's just gonna give up. That's too messy of a board. Goshu needs 12,000 points. And can we see a Tetris? Because
if he can just try to get clean, then he can single it out.
Oh no!
Overshift!
Come on, he can get an O to the left.
Oh, yeah, and now it's
so unfortunate. But yeah, did you notice those little animations at every Tetris?
Yeah, it kind of looks like when you turn on and off a CRT.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time I noticed this on Tetris Champs. Maybe it's a new option you can add.
Or maybe there's so many options in Tetris Champs, I kinda forgot some of them now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can also see the new logo here. I don't know what's in it because the text is too small.
It's Polish, something in Polish 2024. I can read it, but I cannot pronounce it.
I think it's Polish, Tetris, and then probably Championship and whatever the first word is.
Yeah, that would make sense. Polski. Yeah, Polski Tetris something.
Do you know
Anyone?
any Polski? And Kurva doesn't count.
Yeah, I don't know any then. K1 is next to a very bright wall. It kinda messes up with me.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's kinda different to CTWC does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're live at a convention, so you don't get to choose sometimes.
True.
Okay, Polish in chat here on stream. Mistrossa Polski Tetris hier Classic 2024. Okay, that was perfect Polish, thank you.
Nice.
Especially when I accidentally slipped into German.
Goshu starting perfect. Just needs the bar, gets the bar. K1 with some burning to do. And at the bottom, Radek with a clean board. Piernik with a rather clean board as well.
And we of course could get a double decider here.
Oh, that would be nice. I want to see a level 13 transition, but in K1 this is getting scary. Very scary. Oh no! Oh, hangs that
K1
L.
just got out.
Yeah, hangs that L. Lost as, and oh my god, Goshu. No, Goshu topped out because he won. Oh, alright.
Yeah, this means we have the first decider next up. Now let's see if Radek can win this one as well, so that we have double decider. This is a bit off topic. Do you know Dragon Ball?
Yeah? Yeah.
There's, like in the beginning, like the main Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z, there's like this one Saiyajin who in German is called like Raditz.
Oh, really?
Yes, so Radek's name does remind me of this evil Dragon Ball enemy from like 40 years ago.
That might be where it came from. Maybe it's the same name in Polish.
It could be. That would be kind of fun.
What if I search Radek on Google?
Do that, and Radek here is now getting kind of high. Nice. Oh, the first flatburn was nice. The second flatburn with the JPs didn't come here, which means he wasn't able to go for Tetris, but now one Tetris here for Radek, which means it's down to, yeah, just a bit of points here. Barely any difference, only 222 points, so people do apply pushdown points. And it's neck and neck here, both players wanting to clean up. But Radek is much closer to being able to open this up here.
Oh, it's Raditz in English. Radek in German.
So yeah, here it looks like Radek could now try to go for left well. Oh, now for right well Tetris here. It's only one high, so wouldn't be the worst decision, but instead tries to clean this up here.
That's the closest.
Ooh, and Piernik now going for center well.
Ooh, that's the closest match we've seen so far. Game, I mean.
Also the longest game.
Yes, 87k plays 90k.
Where's the long way for Piernik? He wants to go for Tetris.
Good burns by Piernik. And bangs down a dirty.
Radek now only getting a triple.
Great pieces for Piernik. He's now clean. Clean and in the lead by, yeah, 2/3 of a Tetris. Half of
the
Tetris.
decider for K1 and Ghost has also started, by the way.
Simul Tetris. Great boards. Another Tetris for both players.
Radek having longbow points here and cut him 3, so he wants back-to-back longbow optimally.
Ooh. Oh, this is risky.
Yeah, his
Very
board is
risky.
falling apart a bit. Oh, he didn't go for the safety burst.
Oh,
He
no.
doesn't get the J piece over. He doesn't get the
no.
next longbow over. So Radek tops out, which means we also will have a decider between Piernik here and Radek.
Yeah, he got a bit too aggressive, and Piernik at 140 gets the
He
game.
should have spinned the J piece
Yes.
once more, once less, and try to go for the just safe double burn, the flat double burn.
And K1, hold on, K1 needs a long bar to the left immediately. Oh,
He doesn't get longbow over!
He hangs it to the left, and with those berms, Goshu is fine. Wins the match and advances to round 2.
Yes, the top 12, because we do have a flat bracket here. In case you don't know what a flat bracket is, a flat bracket is kind of like a round 0 and a round 0 and a round 0. So we now have the first 8 players, and then we will add the next 4 players, which are gonna be like Brzeg, Pilf, Dobry, and Doshi. Then we will add the last 4 players, so that we in total have 16 players. Just makes the matches a bit closer and a bit more fair, which we here in Europe at least do prefer, because I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure that you will agree, Gunther. A flat bracket just is more fun to play and to watch.
Yeah. To me, it makes more sense. It makes for more even matchups. So you don't get like the last seeds getting destroyed by the first seeds every time.
Exactly. Oh, we now have the one match scene, so we can see Piernik and Radek in more detail.
Yep, and Goshu will now face Hashtag in the round of 12.
First, I understood hashtag.
Oh, no. Hashtag. And the winner of this decider between Radek and Piernik will face Rafal, PIW.
That's going to be a pretty much tough game then against PIW.
And we see in the chat, team in the chat, and SV Nestri saying 666 team is my hero.
Ooh, nice. And Tim, of course, also is in chat and saying, "What's up, Gunther and Jacob? I'm struggling to understand the live commentary here."
I'm good. Nice
so
to see
am I.
A
And maybe you should Polish your Polish, as mad as whatever just told me. Polish names are so hard.
They are, yeah. Oh, and Piernik, that left side is very scary right now.
It is, but his right side looks...
Oh,
he
no.
doesn't get the longbow over! I wanted to say the
Basically-
right side at least looks good enough so that he doesn't need to put stuff over to the left, but yeah, no, that longbow made my sentence completely obsolete. He just topped out.
Oh, that is tough. Tough decider. But well played by both players. Radek will advance against PIW.
Yep, that's gonna be a pretty tough match between them. But before we will see that, we of course do have some more top 60 matches up, which are gonna be...
SV in the chat. And Tim saying he speaks a bit of Polish, but not enough to understand the commentary.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now that we try to butcher the next names as badly as possible, now I'm trying to do my best here, guys. It's gonna be Mayone against SZCZUR, so it's like sure. I have no idea. Against Graziu and Karamanik.
Shouldn't be legal to have that many consonants in a row.
It's like
SZCZ.
Mlekoschak once told me that he chose his name kind of to troll, to have like the hardest name to pronounce, but this sure is even harder. I don't even have a clue.
I'm gonna call him SZ. So it sounds like a Tetris sequence.
Oh, so he just loves his S and Z pieces then.
Yes. SZ against Mayoni. It rhymes as well. Graziu against Kalamarnik.
So do you know any of these players?
I know Mayoni. Met
So
her
do I.
in Poland when I went to the championship last year. I don't know any of the other guys. I know Kalamarnik is now the head of the Polish community. Now
Mhm.
that Forrest basically retired from organizing local events in Poland. And I don't know SZ or Graziu.
Okie dokie. I just saw that Svidre is writing in the English general chat. He's doing their countdowns and everything.
Oh.
So I didn't even see that. We are perfectly prepared as always.
Yeah.
How am
And
I actually
looking-
gonna do that?
Oh,
I
looking
can
at the
do
other...
pop out, and then I can do like this, boom. Okay, now this is getting scuffed. Okie dokie. So I can move you to 8, I can move you to 8, I can do this. And then I can do this. And this. Okay, now I have everything set up so that I can see the Twitch chat, the Discord chat, and the stream. Live stream
Perfect.
to us. And to add a bit to the Linux talk earlier, that just took a couple of keyboard presses. I didn't actually need to use my brain. I could just be like bam, bam, and it's already done.
All
The
automatic.
power of tiling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we're just waiting for the players here to get ready so that we can see the next half of the top 16. You look at Pashtek. You have like small numbers next to his 8.
Oh, what is this?
I have no idea.
Doesn't even look like numbers. It looks like runes or something.
It looks like it could be like 04-01, something like that.
Maybe. I don't think it's any relevant, but it's weird that it's here.
Relevant, but it's just interesting.
And we can see that K1 and Radek are now in silver. Their names just got colored in silver because they are not eliminated yet. They will play in the silver bracket, which is gonna be composed of the losers of round 16 and 12.
Exactly, so it's kind of like a 1.5 elimination bracket because only the first half of players who should be eliminated are allowed to play the silver bracket.
What's up, Giga Duzik in the chat?
I think he is seed number 1, so
Oh, that's Duzik. Okay.
yeah, let's see if his Giga name does play out and he's able to win this, having Giga brain placements. Also, I think you said that you never saw Duzik play before.
I never saw him play in a live tournament. I think it's his main first live tournament, I mean.
I think it is okay. We have like a commentating database where we are supposed to have a bio as well. His bio is empty.
Oh, I see.
I see nothing in there. Some people like Micho do have a bio that says stuff like Polish player at every championship so far. Yay, that's kind of nice, but most is just empty. There's like 3 or 4 players who have information. Okay, actually, a couple more, but barely any.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
for example,
Tim, Doshi played as well, Rafal. But yeah, a lot of these players have, in my knowledge, never played the live tournament yet. Or I just forgot about them. But Duzik,
I wouldn't know.
Duzik apparently is like the first Polish roller. I don't know if Milchuk got... Milchuk was also practicing rolling, but I don't know how good he got with rolling.
Probably not good enough to play here in the Polish Championship. That's why he decided not to attend.
Or maybe just a schedule conflict, because Milchuk still
Probably.
is a very good tapper.
Mhm.
So even without rolling, like last year he lost in the finals against Adam, but he's still a great tapper. And I don't think he would have cancelled that tournament just because his rolling wasn't good enough.
We just got some input here from Svidre. Apparently Dutzig has been playing in CTM quite often. And
Right.
Lecture got like 600k. And I
Good
also
rolling.
do see that someone here in Twitch chat said I did a max out of channel points. So apparently we have
Nice.
people who have 1 million channel points.
That's crazy.
It is. I only have like 16,500. That's because most of the time I'm not logged in when watching Tetris.
I got 16,000.
Yeah, same for me.
I mean, on Classic Tetris, yeah. But-
Yeah, of course, that's the Tetris.
Usually I just spend them for little things.
Okay, now Dutzig in chat saying I played CTM once in May, and Svidre said that you were playing it often.
I'm gonna play again this month, though. Okay, nice.
So this could be like a bit of a warm-up to see how well he could perform in CTM.
And this is a great opportunity for him because Milchuk is not here, Adam is not here, so he has a real chance of winning this tournament. Especially because he's the only player, as far as I know, who doesn't play Daz. I think everyone else is Dazzing.
I would
know
at
for-
least assume so.
Yeah, I know for sure Tim and Mihu in the top 4 are Dazzing. Who else is in the top 4? Sweeter is Dazzing as well, so he's the only guy in the top 4 who's rolling. So that's
As
a
far as
big
we know,
advantage.
that's correct.
Big advantage
Actually-
for him.
I know some people who are playing on low levels and are doing tapping. Not hyper tapping, just in general tapping.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, that
But I
could
would-
always happen.
Yeah, I would also like a Daz player to win, honestly. It would be awesome if Mihu could win. I would really like to see that.
It would be.
And it would be funny
Oh,
if he
and
won.
thanks, Chen. 69 for 20 for the watch streak. Here we see 20-month streak. That's nearly 2 years. Holy.
Nice.
Yeah, just some active Tetris fans here in chat.
Mhm. We can see all the players here. I guess we are about to start. SZ is still warming up. Right, I think Kalamarnik and Graziu are about to enter the seeds.
Would assume so. And there's one more question in chat. This is gold, the second half of the top 16.
Kalamarnik with a nice blue controller. Custom blue controller. Or is it a
Nice.
Hyperkin?
No, Hyperkins are as well.
Right, it looked like a Hyperkin, but yeah, I don't think they sell any blue ones.
Yeah, it looks like we could be ready here soon. But yeah, Kalamanix could be a Hyperkin. Razius also is blue. Oh, it's the AV controller.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm so used to the HD one that I totally forgot that AV is like this blue kind of color.
Right. I don't think I ever tried one. I only know the black and white ones.
Yeah,
Right.
same. I just remembered it because the form of the controller, I was like, yeah, that's Hyperkin. I was like, oh.
No, you're right. It's
Yeah.
gotta be AV, and it's just started. There we go. Yes, yes, but not the same seed for both matches.
Of
Which
course
is-
not. It's two different seats here.
Yeah, it's better that way. And people all the players are pushing down actually.
I mean, it's only level 12, so if you are kind of used to higher speeds, then yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
And in general, I hear, or I heard quite often in the past, that you should play as high as you are still kinda comfortable. Not really comfortable, but at like the edge. So yeah, I would assume that if you play 12 often, then
What's going on?
50... Oh yes, we fixed the camera issue there at Mayonnaise
nice.
side. Amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
And you
It was
were
just
saying
a long transition.
Oh,
Okay, point was now.
SZ, those
yeah.
pieces are very bad. That hang of the O to the left, and SZ is just gonna give up. Tops out at 7,000.
Razi also in a bit of trouble here in the meantime, but he gets some nice burns here and nice skims. Ooh, that longbar placement. I would have preferred a flat longbar, honestly. Burn here, but this should work out as well.
I feel like
now open again.
SZ just gave up too quickly. He could have fought a bit on 12. I mean, we kind of forget how high you can get with Daz on level 12. Ooh, that double tuck of the long bar, but it's not gonna burn anything. Can
It's
Grazi
like
survive?
a quadruple tuck even.
Wait, 1.
If you mean Razi.
2, 3. Yeah, that was a triple tuck. Yeah.
Oh, triple. Yeah. But yeah, he just had like a kind of weird tree strat going on that doesn't really work out.
This is not a speed run, so
It's
no
not.
tree strat, please.
But yeah, we can see that here now in the points that Kalamanik is ahead by about 35k, so he has nearly double the points of Raziu, which means there's gonna be quite a lot of catch up to do.
Great board as well. Oh, Graziu needs a long bar very quickly. Where is it? Get that piece left. Yes.
But closing the well turned out to be a good decision here so far. LJ dependency now. Oh, he doesn't get the J piece in time. The long bar could be a bit bad, but he's now open, wanting one more long bar as soon as possible or something else. Yeah, the T.
Oh,
piece. No, he missed the T piece.
The long bar
the
came
T
one
piece into
straight.
long bar to the left would have been such a nice burn setup, but that just didn't happen due to a misflip, which means we now also have a 1-0 here for Kalamanik. So it's 1-0 for Mayonnaise and 1-0 for Kalamanik. Ooh.
SC and Mayoni were probably waiting for Kalamanik and Graziu to finish their game.
I would assume so.
Everyone is gonna start at the same time.
Yes, we love it. And maybe, yes, I do see a countdown probably in chat soon from Svidra, so maybe we can do a countdown. So it's probably gonna be a 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Oh, and we are starting on level 9. There it is.
Just as I said earlier, level 9 might be a good choice for some players here, and I would assume SZ agreed on that.
I don't think we've seen a level 9 match in a CTWC event since like what, 2013, 14?
Yeah, I would say 14.
Yes, it's probably been like 10 years since we've seen level 9 in a CTWC event. But it's good for beginners who struggle still on level 12.
Yeah, we can see at SZ's side he needs to get the longbar over. But he's still pretty high here, has a couple of longbar dependencies. So yeah, even level 9 looks a bit tough for him here.
I mean, we forget how difficult level 9 is for people who haven't played that game much.
Exactly, level 9 is still pretty challenging. Oh yeah, he doesn't get the
height.
J, which means top out for SZ, and it's now already a 2-0 for Mayone. Karamatic also just topped out, probably played a bit too aggressive from what I can tell, just didn't take any burns, which means it's now 1-1 for Graziu.
Graziu with a pretty good start.
Hmm. Yeah, you mentioned level 9 potentially being too fast. At a lot of like local tournaments that are really small here in the German scene, that I do quite often, I'm like up until level 7, 8 most players can play, but level 9 is generally where you get like the spurt between kinda good players and some who just don't really know what they're doing.
True. Whenever I have friends who wanna try NES Tetris, I usually make them start on level 7.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like 7 is right in the middle of difficulty, like not too fast and not too quick and not too slow for beginners. Yeah. It's challenging, but they are not gonna die instantly playing it.
Does also depend a bit on their knowledge about Tetris. If they've played Tetris before, then 7 does work out.
Yes.
But there are also players who have, or people who have never played Tetris before, and then I'm like, 5 is actually a better option.
True, yeah. Especially if they does, like, I tell my friends you can try to tap, at first. That can be a bit challenging. But if you just tap on level 7... Never tried. If you just tried Tetris with tapping on level 7, it's quite easy.
Well, okay, I should rephrase it. I never tried tapping in the beginning.
Right.
Like, how I got into Tetris was actually by watching CTWC back in, like, 2017, the VODs. Back then, tapping just wasn't a thing, so I was like, oh yeah, I have to use dash.
Yeah.
And so I tried to get into dash from the beginning. Yeah, back to the matches here, we do see SZ is already again here in a bit of funny situation, but still low enough now once Dongba for the left side. Small misstep here, I think, of the J piece, which means he's gonna be in a bit of trouble soon.
He didn't know what to do with those pieces. Come on, SZ, you can get out of here, of this. Mayoni, very clean. Ooh, Kalamarnik. Kalamarnik, that left side. Kalamarnik is gonna be done. And Graziu gets game number 3. Game number 3, my bad.
It's already 2-1 there, so maybe we can have a decider soon. Let's see, and yeah.
As he gets a long bar to the right, he's gonna survive. Gets that J left. Okay, this is looking good. Oh, he didn't get that L to the right. Kind of is.
But Noni also getting a bit of trouble here. Let's see who can survive this. Oh, it's no misstep here of the J piece. I put him far too high to comfortably play. Yeah, early shift of that red S piece again here, which means top out for SZ and a 3-0 sweep for Mayone.
Yeah, he needed a very high delayed burn to get out of this. And that Z misdrop just sealed the deal. S misdrop, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And this is match point for Mayoni and Graziu. Oh, hold on. Mayoni already won.
Yes, she won.
This is going too quickly.
But yes, no match point here for Graziu. And it's on Kalamanik to try to force the decider.
You can even see Kalamarnik with a little polo sticker. Big fan of Spice and Wolf.
Yeah, exactly.
Spice and Wolf, yeah.
I was like, what was the show called again?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Spice and Wolf myself, so I want Kalamarnik to win. Biased.
Totally unbiased, as always. Actually, I just remembered the Japanese name of Spice and Wolf, and I was like, what was the English name again?
Yeah.
It was weirdly enough, I know Japanese names of like manga and stuff like that more often than the English one.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you definitely want Kalamanik to win. Yeah. Ooh, look in the background here. I think it's Michu in the shirt.
Oh, yes, with the pizza slice.
Yes, the CTWC shirt.
Commentating with... Who is he commentating it with?
I have absolutely no idea.
A guy with a
I don't recall the hair.
Oh, and this is level 18. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I
Let's
wonder
go.
whose choice that was. Let's see some 18 here. Generally, we are used to 18 starts due to like higher level Tetris play. Oh, there's already a bit of a misdrop here of the TPs for Katamanic, but still looks pretty good here.
Katamanic.
Let's see what he can do. Yeah, Grazi also in a bit of trouble. He wants to clean this up soon. Whereas Katamanic is low enough at least to... Oh, yeah.
Oh, and Graziu.
Trouble.
Oh no, Graziu needs a quick tap to the left and even a quick tap.
Katamanic is in the lead.
No, he was 12 high left. So he needed a perfect quick tap to the left, so no regrets.
Mhm. I wonder if these players actually can do quick taps properly.
I don't know. But like
Like,
12
quick taps
high
are
left.
kinda high
is-
level.
Yeah, pretty tough. Even for the best players, it's kind of inconsistent.
You never want to do that. But as you can see now, we do have a 2-2 decider.
This is gonna be on level 18 again.
Let's see.
Twitter, Katamanic did the mean thing. Oh, he chose 18. Probably what Sweeter means in the chat.
Oh yeah, probably. But it did work out for him, so the Spice and Wolf strategy did work out. Let's see if 18 will be chosen again. We should get a countdown in just a couple of seconds. It's gonna be a... Whoa. Okay, Sweeter, stop typing. 3, 2, 1.
Tetris, level 15, alright. Let's hope to see a transition.
The watch streak is if you watch every single stream.
It's
Okay.
doable on Classic Tetris because we don't have that many restreams.
Oh
Like,
yeah, but
people with a huge watch streak on CTM or CTL, those guys are insane.
still, we had like 20 minutes earlier, and yeah, that on CTE is still amazing.
Mm,
Yeah, let's see what we can. These players can do in level 12.
yeah,
we have a
Katamanic
bit
with
of planning
another
here for
shift of the O, but he's gonna build one of the ground.
Yeah, we just got a Tetris here for Grazi, which means it's now lead here for him, and Katamanic wants to strike back as soon as possible. Is now open again. Did a small delayed burn setup. Gets the long bar into 44k against 60k here. And yeah, level 15 and 18 starts. So these players do seem to be more confident in the skills here.
Yeah, it's looking much better, and Katamanic going for that dirty 2 of the ground and gets the dirty Tetris. A Tetris and a half behind.
Yeah, it looks like Katamanic might be trying to clean this up or trying to get a center. No, clean up, okay.
It would have been a bit too aggressive. And Graziu on a great start, already 2.5 Tetrises ahead before 30 lines. Good placement of that long bar.
Is a too high center bar on 15 actually that aggressive?
I don't know, like, if you get the wrong pieces, you can still die quickly on 15 if your DAS control is a bit shaky.
Yeah, okay, of course, if your DAS control is shaky. But I was like, in general, it doesn't even feel aggressive to me.
Yeah, if you got.
But yeah, we can see a
DAS,
3.5
it's
Tetris difference here. Katamanic misdropping the green S piece.
Yeah.
Wants to get something over to the left.
shaky
Does get the O piece over.
Oh,
But
no.
doesn't get the XT piece over. DAS loss, which means it's a decider win here for Graziu. And Graziu is able to advance to the top 12.
GG's. 144 at 42 lines. That's a good pace for level 15.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, knowing that 15 has the worst, one of the worst base potential, core potential.
Yeah, it's weird how level 9 starts with a higher score potential than level 15 starts.
Yeah, just because you get more lines.
Exactly.
And
But But yeah, if you look now at the bracket, we can see the first 4 players later in the silver bracket being K1, Radek, SZ, and Kalamanik. And next up, we will have the round of 12. Do you want to introduce the players?
Yes, so Brzeg, who's gonna face Goshu, the winner of round 16. Then Rafal, who's gonna face Piernik, the winner of the previous round. Dobry, pretty funny guy, Dobry. Very nice guy to talk with. Gonna play Mayoni, and Doshi will play Graziu. And I know a couple of these players personally. Dobry, Doshi, PIW, obviously, and Mayoni that I met last year at the Polish tournament.
I think Mayoni also was at CTWC Desk 2022.
Oh, she was. Oh, yes, that's true. But I don't know if I talked much with her back then.
Ah, yeah, okay.
I didn't have time to talk to everybody, so there are players that I saw at CTWC DAS 2022 that I didn't really interact with.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. They are big tournaments, like even 16 players. Even then, it's hard to talk to all of them. Like, let's be honest, if you play matches and maybe also do commentary on the side as well, yeah, then you barely have time to talk to people.
But here they have the full weekend, so they got some time to enjoy the community gathering.
We started at 15:30, so depending on how the convention goes, maybe we had like 5-6 hours of just talk time beforehand.
Yes, party hard. I think Dobry against Mayoni will be an interesting matchup. And then I don't really know if the other matchups will be as close.
I mean, PIW against Piernik is gonna be pretty one-sided, most likely.
Yeah,
Brzeg against
as well.
Goshu. Yeah.
I don't know how good Brzeg is. I think Doshi and Graziu might be a close matchup as well.
Could be.
Doshi, pretty cool guy as well. We talked a lot last year at the May Polish Championship.
I'm just gonna say that all Polish guys and girls there now are pretty.
Yes, pretty cool guys.
Yeah.
The only problem is sometimes our English isn't good enough to understand each other's. The French and the Polish guy trying to speak English can be quite funny.
I mean, it took me a bit of time to get used to your English, to be honest. But Polish English, yeah, it's hard. I'm not gonna be here pretending that my English is any good.
No, it's pretty good. Especially after all that commentary, that's a lot of practice you've done.
But I remember when I tried to talk to Blue Scooch and he didn't really understand me, for example.
Too young, he's not used to foreign accents.
He's not used to shit talking the European scene, exactly.
Exactly. And Mary in the chat, that's a very interesting Tetris clear animation. Yeah, that's what I was discussing earlier. It's the first time I see this kind of Tetris clear animation.
We see PIW warming up at level 19 even.
Nice. Let's go. PIW, who's gonna try to go for the max out in 2025. I would love to see him max.
Yes, and he's also wearing a CTWC Death shirt. This one is from 2023.
Nice. Look at that. He can still survive this. Oh no. This drop of that long bar. So I guess players can veto level 18? I'm not sure.
I probably have the rules somewhere. Maybe at least I do have them somewhere.
I hope they can. It will be a bit cruel not to be able to veto 18.
No, I don't have the rule set anywhere, so we don't know what's happening.
All we know is that they can play level 9, 12, 15, or 18.
Hmm. Well,
And they
can they do level 9 still? And
maybe
12?
not in maybe not in round 2. You're right.
Yeah, so we are perfectly prepared as always. Is that Spike's family on Pastchek's shirt?
Oh yeah, that's Spy Family.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. That's the daughter and the dog.
I think it's like Anya.
Yes, Anya, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm not up to date on that manga.
Nor am I. I haven't really read or watched it. I just
Really?
learned a bit about it because it was pretty mainstream.
It's pretty good. You should. The anime was nice, and now I'm following the manga, but I'm not up to date on the last chapters.
I mean, I don't know how long it is, but sometimes it takes a long time to catch up.
Yeah, it's still fairly new. I think it's only like 2 years old. No, maybe a bit more than that. 3 to 4 years old.
Isn't that the anime? Yeah, it's 2019.
Okay, yeah, 2019.
It was like, I think that started before COVID. It's
Yeah.
14 tankobons, so
Oh yeah, and the anime
Yeah,
is 2 years old.
14
That makes sense.
volume, like not volumes, but like manga
Yeah, books.
books. Yeah,
Yeah,
tankobon.
things are going fast. To me, 2019 was another world. Like things have changed so much since 2019. It's
Yeah,
a
I
bit
mean,
weird. There's like
I
a
got into the
before and
Tetris
after the
scene.
pandemic, and in the
Mhm.
Tetris scene as well. And I think did the Goshu and Pajnek start their match?
No,
I hope not.
look at the lines.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Would be pretty weird to be like 20 lines ahead at 15
No,
lines.
that's right. I got a bit confused, but they're just warming up, and I think Rafael and Piernik are ready to play. Ah, never mind. Rafael's still warming up on 19.
Mhm.
They are talking to each other. Probably a lot of shit talking.
Yes. I remember a discussion happening in the CT Discord server some time ago that was about talking during the match.
I do it sometimes with Tetris friends or people I'm comfortable with, but I don't do it often. Usually I do it if I consider myself the worst player, so I'm like, they can't accuse me of trying to, I don't know. They can't accuse me of talking while being the better player.
I don't think that actually matters. You should just respect if your opponent is like, please don't talk.
I don't mind that much if my opponent is talking, as long as they are not shouting.
I do agree, but some people dislike it when people talk during the match, and that's totally fine.
Yeah. They just shook their hands. It's about to start.
I'm waiting for the countdown here to happen anytime soon. The match will start in... Oh, let's see. I love how it's like, the match will start in... That's like, started typing, continuing to type, no longer typing. Oh, 3:21 Tetris.
He's playing with us.
Yeah, he is. such a bad guy, this Svidre.
That's a
And
lot
he's
of,
new in the scene.
yes, that's a lot of bad pieces for the players on top.
Hmm.
Both of them already having a weird board. When Brzeg reopens that left side, not getting the bar in time.
Yeah. And he is trying to clean this up as nicely as possible. I do like the flat burns here.
And at the bottom, much better starts, although Piernik will have to clean that left side. It's gonna get a triple.
And the next Tetris here for PIW.
Sorry.
Which means now about a 1.5 Tetris lead here for PIW. Brzeg in the top in a lot of trouble, you could say.
And Goshu is about to top out. He needs an S to the right. Gonna try to put a long bar flat.
Brzeg, you need 420 points, and he doesn't get them with a simul top out.
Oh my
god. Yeah,
Goshu
so it's
is
a 1-0
lucky.
now.
That was like 2 lines.
Oh, it's 420. It's less than a single.
No, this is level 15.
Sure. Yeah, but
what is the
level
single?
18
Oh
is
no,
single
you're
is
right.
720, so it's less than a single.
40 times 16. It's 640. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, that's close.
Yeah, so that could have gone either way. Oh, early shift here from Piernik, which means Piernik now wants something for the right side, does get the long bar barely over, but he wasn't able to burn anything, which means it's now top out for Piernik as well. It is 1-0 for PIW here.
Yeah, nothing he could do with that S into Z piece that high up. He needed perfect pieces to survive this.
And that's why you generally want to be as low as you're comfortable at, and maybe a line lower.
Yeah,
even.
and respect 15.
Yeah, 15 can be quite hard sometimes, especially as a desk player. Though I would say that level 12 actually is the most dangerous, because in level 12 you're generally like, oh yeah, nothing can happen, and then you don't pay that much attention.
Yeah, you're overconfident.
And it's still fast enough to cause issues, whereas like level 9 is so slow that, yeah, there shouldn't be many issues. Also talking about slow, Piernik and PIW now playing level 18, probably chosen by PIW.
Ooh.
So yeah, they are playing the fastest allowed starting level here.
Oh, Piernik gonna survive this, taking a few burns, getting that T to the left.
Yeah, I do like the burns here that I do see.
Yes. Doing well, PIW taking the lead, and on top, Goshu in the lead by a few thousand points. And Brzeg had to close the well just before the long bar arrived.
Also talking here about PIW, we of course shouldn't forget that we currently have the DAS Tetris Champions and Europe League happening.
Yes. And I'm gonna play Rafal this Tuesday.
Ooh, good luck. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna restream it.
Indeed.
Yeah, and Piernik just uploads, so it's already a 2 over here for PIW. And Chris in the chat asking if White Monsters here, sadly they are not.
Oh yeah, I forgot about White Monster. Pretty good tapper as well, but he's an emulator player, so he's not as good on original setup. And on top, it's quite a close game right now.
Yeah, less than a Tetris difference.
Yes. And both of them are clean. Goshu will take another Tetris. Brzeg as well. Great balls.
It's the match point here for PIW in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Okay, I was a bit slow. Oh, Piernik is doing pushdown points in 15. That's a quite dangerous strat, I would say.
Oh yeah. And is it me, or is he triple flipping some pieces?
I haven't paid attention to that, but could definitely be. Let's see. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
So you're going for multiple unconventional placements, so like playstyle choices here.
Oh, I had to learn how to not triple flip.
And the top is
like-
now just like 1,000 points difference. Next set
Ooh.
was for Goschu, and next set was for both of them here. And one more for Brzeg. So Brzeg now barely in the lead.
Hashtag got pretty high, but survived pretty well, getting like 3 Tetrises in 20 seconds.
And we can see PIW being kind of high, now having a longer drought here of about 30 pieces. Does get a nice triple here after he didn't get the J piece over, so Tetris, so he's now low enough to no longer be in danger. That could have been a lot of trouble here for PIW.
Yeah, that was long bar or death, basically. Really needed that Tetris. And
As
on
you said,
top,
don't disrespect 15.
yeah. And on top, it's looking good for perhaps the first transition of the day.
Yeah, still about 30 lines left to go. Oh, Pierre now in a bit of trouble here. Could top out, yeah, he doesn't
Oh,
split in that
no.
SP, so that's a top out here for Piernik. And that means it's a 3-0 sweep for PIW.
Gives up. That left was just too dirty. And Goshu, ooh, that is a scary misdrop to the left. He's gonna have to close the right side.
Yeah, but he is pretty good, except being high. Oh, no!
Oh, that's
I wanted
tough.
to say his tag is pretty clean, not too many issues, so if he can just burn this open. But then he got a misdrop, topped out, and it's now I think it's 1-1.
A 1-0. Was it their first game, or is it not up to
I know.
date?
It's not up to date. We had the first game, we had like a 422 point difference.
Oh, yeah,
for-
that's right.
for
So it's
Ghost
1-1,
Shoes,
yeah.
Should be
forgot.
1-1.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, luckily, I have a working short-term memory. It's not working nicely, but it's working a bit.
Yeah, there it
Yes,
is.
we can see it's 1-1.
We can even switch to the 2 players scene now. Or we can stay on the 4 player scene and just watch Mihu commentate in Polish.
We should just put him on the English chat. He's gonna be a much better choice than us.
Yeah. He did commentate pretty well at CTWC DAS 2024. You guys spent a lot of time together on the commentary.
Miru and I. Oh yeah, Miru and I did.
Yeah. Commentated a lot.
I kind of forgot with who I commentated because it was a long weekend for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we can maybe see the next game in just a couple of seconds. Looks like they're still trying to figure out some small things here.
Something funny happening.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed Pastek with the cat ears.
Oh, he does have them. Okay, now I have a favorite who I want to win. I'm not gonna say if it's Pastek or Ghost because it could be like, oh yeah, a cat boy, or it could be like, oh yeah, that's fucking cringe. But yeah, no.
It's fine, it's a video game convention. Nobody's gonna judge you for that.
I hope so. I mean, in general, we are in the Tetris scene. Like, we just do crazy stuff here.
True.
Like, at the CTWC DAS, Mark was like, oh yeah, now I wear like this weird paper crown that looks like kind of bad. And like in the first couple of seconds, was like, this is kind of awkward. And I was like, I'm in the Tetris scene. Nobody actually cares.
That is so true. Ooh, Goshu with that mischief. Gonna have to do some extra burns. And Pastek already in the lead. Goshu not going dirty. Gonna take that triple.
But now you got a Tetris here.
think Brzeg going aggressive. Gets another Tetris. It's gonna stay on that column 6.
Yes, and column 6 is not the most aggressive, and we can see it works out so far for Brzeg. About 2 Tetrises ahead, Tetrises and some change. Next Tetris now for Ghost2 and 1 more for Brzeg. This could be a nice opportunity to try to go to the standard well. He is not trying to go to the standard well. He's now playing in should be 7. Oh, Ghost2 being in a bit of trouble getting high here now. Doesn't get the JP's over.
Oh,
I think he does the
over.
dash. Yeah, tops out. Which means it's now a 2-1 for Brzeg. And Aki now being in the chat here. I think
Aki.
we will enjoy commentating together tomorrow, if I understood correctly. Yeah. Let's see how that will work out. I've never commentated or like talked much to him before. That could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah. Okay. So
Aki.
next up is gonna be match point here for Brzeg.
Coach Aki. Tetris coach. I don't know if he still does coaching now.
You should just do coaching ever.
We did, but we were drunk.
Okay, so the game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, close enough. We did, but we were drunk. I don't drink alcohol, to be honest. But yeah, it's amazing. Okay, so let's see here. Level 18 once again.
Goshu needs a T to the left. Oh no, that L hang, he's gonna give up.
And it's here.
And Brzeg gets the game and the match. GG's.
Which means this was already the first half of the top 12.
Next, we're gonna have Dobry against Mayoni and Doshi against Grazio.
Yep, and we now know the first 6 players of our silver bracket. Just 2 more to go. Oh, these are interesting chairs. I'm not sure if I'm like, okay, they look actually comfortable, or I'm like, they look horrible.
Oh,
Could be either. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. But now we have the golden record, and we can see 6 players being out. K1, Radek, SZ, Adamanik, Ghost2, and Piernek.
Going
Next
to-
up, as you said, we'll have Double against Mayoni and Doshi against Grazio.
Going to what I wanna call the redemption bracket.
Hmm.
I mean, it's an interesting concept. It's the first time I see a format like that, where you don't have enough players for silver brackets, so you just take 8 losers of the gold bracket and make them play another mini tournament, basically.
I mean, that's kind of what happened.
Like in the chat, you cannot not have drinks with a Finn.
No. So yeah, I think in the beginning I said it's a 1.5 elimination bracket.
Yeah. I mean, it does make sense, because you cannot get back to the gold bracket, but you can still win the silver bracket.
Exactly. And I'd rather win the silver bracket than get out in like the top 16
Right,
or top
yeah.
12. Okay, so yeah, Doshi having the Hatsune Miku shirt.
Nice.
Actually, isn't the Hatsune Miku Expo happening in Europe like this or next month? Pretty sure.
I don't know the exact date. Hatsune Miku Expo.
I think it's happening soon.
2024. Where is it?
Yeah, here in seems to be in November. Okay, apparently. Well, at least some seem to be in November.
Wait, is it in Paris?
It's happening in multiple places. Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's in multiple places. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly, it's like in London, it's in Paris, Amsterdam, Berlin, and a couple more cities.
Okay. I'm not a fan of Hatsune Miku, but I would go there just to check. A bit curious of all the cosplayers I will see.
Mm-hmm.
Doshi with
It would be
some
interesting.
burn. Yeah, Doshi and Grazyu with difficult boards right now, and Grazyu hangs that J to the right, tops out. Doshi is good for game 1.
Wait.
No,
Did we
wait.
start the match?
Oh, this is just the warm-up. I'm practicing, okay? I'm practicing for the matches. Nothing happened. It's confusing. They both started a level 18 game at the same time. So
It is.
I thought it started. And then I saw the level 19 on top. I'm like, oh, I made a mistake.
Happens to the best of us.
Aki, I'm rooting for the longest beard. Wait. Oh, Dobry. Dobry is the only one with a beard.
Man without a beard cannot be trusted.
Good.
Okay, so I'm trustworthy.
Yes, I have a beard as well. It's a small one, but still.
I mean, a small one is better than no one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Okay, so let's see when the players will be ready. While you get a bit of a taste of what's gonna happen tomorrow. Actually, is the silver bucket gonna be in like single elimination, double elimination? Because I think we will have like 3 hours for that. And it's gonna be a top 8.
I have no idea. I want to say single elimination, but maybe they'll have a 3rd place match for the silver bracket. I don't know. 8 players, that's like 4, 5, 6, that's like 7 matches.
Yeah, so it's gonna be quite long in that regards. So I guess, yeah, let's see. Double field, okay, perfect.
Okay.
And single elimination. Imagine doing a silver bucket double elimination.
Yeah. Wouldn't make sense. People in silver ending up playing more than people in gold.
I mean, I do love double elimination. So yeah.
What, in gold?
What?
No, okay, no, I got confused. It's a single elimination in silver, right?
Yes, I just said I do love double elimination.
Oh, you do love, yeah. I agree.
Actually, this is off topic, but as I said earlier, I think we're gonna have like a small local tournament here in my area soon.
Yeah.
Like a month about that. Do we have the time for a double elimination bracket? Oh, I hope.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, double elimination top 8. Having one good player being Mark. But actually, we do have some players here who will probably participate who are not in the scene actually, but started playing like a month or 2 ago. And I do have some expectations of them. So
nice.
Yeah.
So, but Mark will be the only max outer?
I feel like that's gonna be the case. But yeah, let's see. It's not important for the Classic Tetris Polish Championship that is currently happening here. And we are still waiting for the players to get ready. It looks like they should be ready though. And yeah, I do see the games will start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. we already have a bit of an interesting board here for Mayone, but yeah, getting the correct pieces and it works out. One more O piece. TPs came too early.
What's happening on Dobry's side? Is it frozen?
I think it's an incorrect level start. No, it's Nesbus Champs not capturing it.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like they have some technical issues, so that's gonna be a replay of that game.
They might have to redo that game on top.
Yeah, wrong level, so Dobry accidentally did a level 15 start, or Mayone accidentally did a level 18 start, and I do need to drink a bit of water now.
And at the bottom, Grazio still with a difficult board, but he's digging out of it. Doshi in the lead by 2 Tetrises already. Great start by Doshi. Grazio needs a long bar, doesn't get the long bar, has to do some more burning. Oh no! Oh, that misshift. Grazio, can he survive this? No, he cannot. Tops out at 9,000. Doshi is good for game 1.
Yeah, the first game, actual first game, has now started between Mayone and Dobry. We can see it's level 15.
And Aki in the chat betting on Dobry to win the whole Polish championship.
No, I think on Yanni. Because it was like, it's the Yanni curse who has Yanni, I'm betting him to win the Polish championship.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's see, maybe. Oh, Mayone being pretty high, gets a nice triple burn here now, low enough to not be in immediate danger.
Dobry is in trouble as well. That left side is a bit scary for Dobry.
Oh yeah, it is. But then now about the same height, gets longbow over here, nicely done from Dobry.
Oh,
doesn't get the next J piece over! Holy, this...
Can he quick tap a square to the left?
But Mayone all stops out! No, this is gonna be 236 point difference and 1-0 here for Dobry. No,
Mayone so close. 1/3 of a single.
Yes, now a 1-0 here for Doshi, and we do see Doshi seems to be tapping.
Oh, Aki said Yanni, yeah. My bad, I didn't read the first line.
Happens.
So Aki, don't you wanna bet on Dobry? Since he has the best beard?
Oh, Dobry has an amazing beard.
Yeah, he does. And a nice cap. He looks like a French guy with that cap.
I mean, kinda. It's also 1-0 for Doshi. I don't think we have said that already.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. So half of the Polish players playing have 1 point. And it looks like the next games will start any second now. It's gonna be a 3, 2, 1 Tetris.
And Aki in the chat saying he can read lips. But can you read lips in Polish?
Good point. I mean, you can read them, but do you understand what they are saying?
Right.
Level 18 here for Grazio and Doshi. Would be a bit dangerous.
Dobry needs something for that left. He's gonna bang a Tetris first. Mayo going for a triple. This is not a Tetris setup.
Yeah, but where's the long bar? Not going for the safety single. I would have preferred that flat single burn. And now in a bit of trouble, some board. Yeah, nice single here.
She got that T to the left.
S-piece.
She needs a J.
That's the J piece over, nice. Oh, doesn't get the S piece over. That's a top out here for Mayone, and Doshi also topped out. Oh.
Oh man. She made the good decisions, but didn't get the right pieces, and then that little misdrop.
That's
I am now fluent in Polish. Congratulations, Yanni.
Yeah, I mean, Aki is essentially Polish, you know.
Aki,
he's gonna be there.
spent a week in Poland. Yeah, true. Visited Rafal. Who else did you visit in Poland? Mihu, probably. Yeah, I think Mihu and Rafal.
Does that mean that I'm half French because I spent like 3 or 4 days in France?
That counts. Mihu, right.
Okay, so let's see how the next games will go. It's now already a 2-0 for Dobre, apparently. So it's match point for him. Let's start the games in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Is Doshi tapping, actually? I think Doshi might be tapping.
Is he not? I mean, it's a tapping grip.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's tapping movement from what I can see here, but I have a bit laggy stream.
It's probably the only tapper of the tournament. With Doozy being the only roller, and then a lot of DAS players. This is an old school Tetris tournament.
It is. Double taps a bit. Yeah. Also, Doshi is not tapping, it's just a pretty interesting grip. And Yaki's saying that's a Game Boy grip. Yes, it is, which is why I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be tapping because the Game Boy players tap.
Yeah. Yeah, DAS on Game Boy is 6.5 hertz.
It's non-existing.
Yeah. Ooh,
Mayo being a bit of trouble here. Kinda high, but still low enough to get pieces to the sides.
Yeah, she's getting out of this.
Nice. Long bar.
It's a square. Now a J.
The left side being a bit inaccessible here. Gets the long bar over though. Nice.
Oh,
ooh, the J piece misdrop could be fatal here.
Dobly just took the lead, so Mayoni has to survive this.
Yeah, this doesn't look much survivable to me here.
Nah, she can do it.
Pieces.
Oh,
doesn't have long bar over.
Hang. She needs an S. She needs an S to the right, and she's not gonna get it.
Yeah, that's a top out. We now have a 3-0-3 for Dobre. And Aki's saying that we should do a DAS-only Game Boy tournament.
Oh man.
What an idea.
That will be hell. Because not only DAS is 6.5 hertz, but you cannot keep DAS between pieces. So you gotta reload the DAS every time, basically.
It would be a hard tournament, let's say it like that.
Yeah.
And also not very fun. But what's fun is the 1-1 that we have between Razio and Doshi here. Next for this goes to Doshi. Doshi had by a bit more than a Tetris. And now we have the one match scene here. And a bit of a shaky webcam. Next is going here to Doshi. Doshi had by about 1.5 Tetrises still. Razio needs to burn a couple of lines to get this cleaned up.
I like that tournament atmosphere, you know, of having the commentators just behind the players, with a bunch of spectators just behind you.
On the one side, yes. On the other side, I do get CTEC 2022 flashbacks.
I don't know, it feels like a small friendly tournament.
I mean, yeah, you're pretty much in what's happening. Does have its ups, does have its downs. I personally prefer how it's done at the, for example, CTWC does, where you
that's very professional.
Yes, but it's not necessarily because of how professional it is, but because if you're doing commentary for 2 or 3 days straight, then having your, let's say, quiet room is kind of nice for concentration purposes.
Yeah, that's fair. And I get to like a raid of 3 people, thanks I get.
Oh, nice. But yeah, what I wanted to say is, if it's like 1 day, then sure, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I still don't know who's that guy commentating with Mihu.
I feel like I've seen him before. I wanna say it's... I forgot his name. Beetroot?
Oh, maybe?
It's kinda like maybe.
I don't think so. Is Beetroot that tall? I don't think he's that tall.
I don't know. But it's like the only Polish guy where I'm like, oh yeah, that could be the case.
Maybe. Ooh, and right now, Graziu in trouble. Needs a long
Yes,
bar to
but-
the left. Ooh, gets
Ooh,
that
nice
J
burn here.
left. Okay.
And gets the next longbar over. Is now cleaning this up once one more longbar gets the longbar. Amazing.
Graziu is 2 Tetrises behind, so he needs to survive this dig. And he's now clean with that burn.
Yep, one more longbar, and Doshi isn't Tetris ready here, so Graziu could catch up quite nicely depending on the longbars.
Yeah, but
But
that
they
left side
don't come.
is bad now. And he has no options to burn on the right, and he's just gonna top out. Dushi
and
is
that
good
means it's
for
a
game
2-1.
3.
But that was nice survival.
Yeah, it was. But as you can see, without a double well on the right, you're out of burning options, and you can top out
Mhm.
quite rapidly.
Yeah, but it's still not over here for Graziu. He can try to remain in the top 8 then, the gold bracket, or he's like, I wanna go to the silver bracket. No,
Yeah.
roll a bit, for example.
You could pretty much win the silver bracket.
I
The
think
almost-
this is the last game potentially here of the top 12. So if Doshi can win this,
That's
the
right.
top 12 is over and we will have the silver bracket after that. But let's see, 3, 2, 1 Tetris. If Graziu can win this, then we will end the top 12 with a decider. And deciders are the only way to end a Tetris game. So let's go, Graziu, force the decider here, please.
And this is level 18, so let's see how it does on 18. For now, he's fine, gets a Tetris.
Yeah, I
White
do like what I'm
push.
seeing here from Graziu.
Doshi having to burn. Oh, that S didn't burn. And
Ooh, he
that's
didn't spin that
misdrop.
Z piece.
I don't know if it was a misdrop or a misrotation.
I think he just didn't rotate it at all. I think he wanted to rotate it. Tetris enough for Graziu. Graziu being ahead by like 40k, so Doshi needs to find a way to burn this, but he gets the longbar over. But this probably is it now. Far too dirty of a board here. Not really being able to get anything done. Top out for Doshi.
And you were
And it's now a
right.
2-2 decider between Graziu and Doshi.
Yes, you called the decider.
How else would you end a Tetris Tetris match? All good matches and a decider. And an A decider, in my opinion. And that's happening. We are gonna have one more and last game of level 18 between these two players. Once again, 18. Oh yeah, and Doshi is now in his gaming pose. Ooh, is that blue hair or is that like something in his hair?
I think it's a ribbon.
I think it is. Yeah, it's full Miku power. It's Rage Miku. 3, 2, 1 Tetris, okay. So full Miku power against full... What's that V? Like, I'm like, oh yeah, it's Civilization 5? It's
Oh,
not.
Doshi.
Oh,
the
Doshi
V.
having the JP's misdrop.
Yeah, I don't know where that V comes from.
Oh, Graziu on the left well being kinda high. He doesn't get the next number over. This is gonna be it for Graziu. Graziu
Oh,
probably will top
no.
out. He can't get a single here,
He
which
needs
means...
an L flat. He's not gonna put the L flats to the left. Oh, what a terrible seed.
And that's a win for Doshi, and Doshi barely manages to get into the top 8 of the gold bracket. What an end here of the top 12.
Look at the chairs. It's pretty funny. Old chairs that you would find in an old house or something.
As I said earlier, they could either be really great and comfortable, or be the worst chairs to play Tetris in ever.
Yeah.
It's like no in between.
It's like playing a 40 years old game on an antique chair.
Does fit together. And yeah, classic Tetris, classic chairs, classic TVs. We should have a classic chairs championship, TTC. You need to get like as many chairs on top of each other as possible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is it for today of the gold record. Next up, we will have the silver record. I will admit I'm gonna take a small break myself to get a tea.
Yes,
Admittedly.
same.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is just a regular bracket. No flat bracket shenanigans here. And
It's
who are we?
the standard top 8 silver top 8 record, yeah. Nothing special happening. Just a small break, at least from my side, I think, but that as well to get some tea and stuff like that.
Yes, alright. I'll be on a break as well. See you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, so at least I am back again now. Just a short break to get some tea for me. Looks like Gunther also, but not also, but is still on his break here. But yeah, I mean, it got a bit colder over here in Europe, but still, don't forget to drink enough. Maybe get a small snack in between, and just make sure that you have enough energy and everything needed for an amazing day. It's an amazing Tetris, and yeah, as we can see, next up, the silver bucket will happen. We saw all 8 players here playing V4. The field, so first up you're gonna have K1 against Raziu, and then Rad against Mayone. Afterwards, it's gonna be SZ against Pierik, and then Karaman against Ghostu. Okay, and now welcome back to the Classic Tetris Polish Championship. And yeah, we saw the bracket for quite a bit here, so I don't think I need to introduce the players. But yeah, they seem to be sitting in not the correct spots. Other than that, we should be ready to go here to start the silver bracket. Essentially any second now. Yes, you can hear Gunther is... Hey Gunther, I think you are back, aren't you?
I am, yes. We're gonna have the
Okay,
top
perfect.
half of the silver bracket. K1 against Graziu and Radek against Mayoni.
Exactly, so let's see how these players will do here. We saw all of them play before, of course, so now it's kinda just up for us to see who of these players is gonna win the silver bracket.
Oh, and they are moving to their respective seats.
Exactly, first up we have Mayoni in the correct seat. Also, what's kind of nice is that they're not gonna play against the same opponents as they did earlier.
Yeah, that's pretty good. No repetition.
Mm-hmm,
No useless repetition.
At least I think there's not a single rematch. I'm actually checking it right now, but I don't see any. So yeah, that's quite nice. Of course, there could be rematches later on, depending on who wins. But that should only happen in the finals. So yeah, if you, of course, like what you are seeing, you love Classic Tetris, we do have a match now, so if you want these players to be extra motivated here to win the silver bracket, then feel free to donate a bit to the Matcherino prize pool. We are currently at $28.50. And if everything is set up correctly, then you will get some nice shoutouts and thanks. But I don't know if we have everything set up correctly because there hasn't been a single donation, I think.
I don't know. Is the link working correctly?
The link is working, that I know.
Can we do at least how is it called? You know, when you can contribute a few dozen cents for
challenges.
Yeah, stuff like that, or just when you just have to click on a link, like a sponsored link or something, and it gives 25 cents.
I don't see that here.
Yeah, do they have any coupons?
I sadly don't see anything like that here.
Unfortunate.
Oh, but there's the rule set. Nice. But yes, we can see. We are not gonna play best of. Well, we actually can see we're not gonna play best of 5s here. In the beginning, we will play best of 3s, meaning players now only need to win 2 times and not 3 times to win a match. That is simply due to time constraints, of course. Generally, we would love to play best of 99s or something like that. But that's not possible time-wise.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to go best of... Like, you know Tetris 99, the game?
Yeah.
I feel like we should have a tournament that's best of 189, because then you need to win 99 times of the actual Tetris 99.
Oh my god. How long will that take?
Probably like a day per match.
Jeez.
Yeah, there would need to be some kind of, and if you are 3 games that you just win clause.
Right. It has you practicing some level 18.
And now you're even practicing some level 19. I'm trying to figure out what levels can be chosen here. But it's kinda funny because I think it's only PB based. So for example, if the lower PB is below
Right.
300k,
They can choose 9.
12, 15, and 18.
Oh, so there is no level 9 here. Alright.
I don't know. We saw level 9 earlier in the match. And I don't know everyone's PB, but I think there should be no level 9. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the tournament rules because I haven't really seen them before. I'm prepared as always.
K1 with his Nike t-shirt, just do it.
Oh yeah, he should just do the tournament and win it. Yeah, it's K1. K1, I think it's like last seed, so it's gonna be pretty tough here for him. I think the score he got was like 75k.
I mean, did he just start playing for this tournament?
Probably something along those lines, otherwise you don't get scores that are 75k. Not trying to say that it's really bad, but like most players.
Yeah, it's a beginner. If you play for like a couple of weeks, you can get 100 or 200k on level 9, 8.
Yeah, exactly. It's just when you start playing Tetris, then you don't think too much about points and stuff. You just play for fun.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, don't see SPB here.
And a lot of players in the past just played for lines, you know. Like a lot of players just play and see how far they can go, so they don't even go for Tetrises or anything. They just wanna line out and see all the levels.
It is something that a lot of people in the German scene did in the beginning, for example.
I feel like it's what most people do when they start this game, like without knowing of the community. At first,
interestingly enough, it's even similar in Sonic, because in Sonic you have the points and nobody plays for points in the beginning.
Yeah, people just don't know the scoring system, so for them, a Tetris doesn't mean much. They are just trying to survive, which makes sense when you're a beginner in this game. Just surviving is good enough.
I mean, up until like 1400 Edo, just surviving until level 29 generally does even win a match.
Yeah, true.
So survival is the first skill that you need as a Tetris player.
Yes. Especially in this version.
Because you have until level 29 as death.
Yeah, Guideline is more about speed, and this version is more about surviving the terrible RNG.
Not every RNG is terrible, some are also just bad.
I mean, on average, the RNG is not gonna make you a lot of gifts in this game.
It's not 7-back or anything like that. It's more
yeah,
like...
exactly. It's almost
it's not random.
It's almost truly random. Yeah. It's just gonna re-roll the piece if it was the same piece as before. It's gonna re-roll. It's only gonna re-roll it once. The worst RNG is Game Boy, because on Game Boy it's actual pure RNG. It's not gonna re-roll anything, and because of the limitations of the hardware, it's not even 1 out of 7 chances of getting every piece.
But that's why we love Classic Tetris. It's just the most. It's the hardest version. That's why we like it. Okay, let's be honest. We are sadists.
Yes.
He also got a message that the matches will start shortly, so it shouldn't take much longer until we will see some nice silver bracket top 8 matches. And it's gonna be 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Kind out of sync, but synced enough. Okay, so everyone is started.
There we
We see
go.
level 12 everywhere.
Pushdown points everywhere as well, as this is level 12.
I mean, pushdown kinda is what you go for here in level 12, oftentimes.
Mhm.
Not because it makes sense point-wise, but because a lot of people are like, oh, 12 is so slow, I need a faster gameplay to be able to concentrate.
Yeah, you need to find your rhythm.
But that's also what makes level 12 so hard, because if you push down, it's so much easier to get missed drops.
That's true. Gotta be careful.
And if you look at
with
K1,
that.
he wants the long bar. No, the JP's
Oh
here.
no!
Oh, it's a top out
K1.
here for K1. K1 tops out, and it's now a 1-0 here for Grazio. And we remember it's just the best of 3, so if Grazio wins one more game, he is going to advance to the top 4 here at the silver bracket. And the lower match between Mario against Radek. It's now the next series here for Mayone, and it's neck and neck between them here. It's 55 against 51. Next series goes to Radek, so Radek now had by about 10k.
And Male in the chat rooting for Mayoni. Male Zolte Kreti. Probably another Polish guy.
Yeah, it's like when you can't pronounce a name, it's Polish.
Tetris for Radek, another Tetris for Mayo. Mayo's
It's about a 1.5 Tetris lead here for Radek, and I do like his mustache.
Yeah, he got a great mustache. He's in the lead, but Mayo with the better board, and Mayo just taking the lead with that Tetris.
Yep, it's now Tetris ready again here, whereas the Radek is still... I mean, he could try to go for an aggressive setup here, but yeah, he is trying to get this lead up. And next fit is for Mario. Mario now had by a bit more than Tetris, and some change. Radek now going for a one high left well, waiting for the next long bar here, which should hopefully come any second. Yeah, here's the long bar and
Yes.
Tetris for Radek.
Totally fine to go for the dirty Tetris on level 12. Especially on the left. The left isn't that bad of a well compared to like a center well.
And apparently the top match will also start soon again in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. And K1 accidentally starting the T-spin mode.
Ooh.
That should never happen.
Restart. They're gonna restart the match.
Because talking about restarting, Mayo needs to start here on the cleanup. Going a bit aggressive, I feel like, but works out here.
Yeah, she's doing great with those pieces. Now she needs a long bar to the left and everything should be alright.
Yeah, but except the long bar dependency, this is looking pretty well. Also now into an L piece, but yeah, gets the long bar for a triple here. And just nice and clean and safe burns.
Radek
Exactly what we want to see.
Yeah, and Radek with a great board.
Oh, Mayo going for Tetris here. Tetris for Mayo into 156. Mayo now ahead by a couple of thousand points here.
It's very
But also
dirty.
played 7 more lines.
4 off the ground Tetris. And on top there we go, it started. Misdrop of a T by K1. But he's
Weil
still
die ist noch T-Spin
low.
Mode.
Yes, he's still pretty low. Oh, hesitated on that piece. Okay.
This could be dangerous for K1 if he doesn't get nice pieces here. But
Yeah.
also should be low enough to be able to burn out this nicely.
Yeah, but those
But he should
pieces
off the last piece.
Oh, are not helping, yeah.
Yeah,
know
that's
what
it
to
for
do.
K1.
K1 is done. And on the bottom, Radek with a very dirty board. Mayo with a dirty board as well. And transitioning to level 13. Let's go. First transition of the tournament, I believe.
I don't recall any others, so this is advanced.
Radek
Yeah,
not going for the
Radek.
dirty.
It's been played at 14 lines less.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a huge pace here for Radek.
Transitioning at 213, Mayo at 197 on level 14. So Radek with a big pace advantage, line
But
advantage.
we saw Mayo warm up on level 19, so we know that she can play level 19. That could be a huge...
She can indeed.
Um,
Not the
yeah.
transition screen, guys.
Oh, not the bracket!
Guys.
And
We
back
are-
to the game. Whoa! Both players are still in this. Really good. We do see that Mayo's now a bit high now, though.
good
Needs the
placements.
double. Oh, that was an amazing double burn for Mayo.
Mm. We are not in
Which
charge
means-
of
yeah.
the stream. We're just
We are
commentating. Mayo
We
with
can
some great pieces.
Great pieces, great burns, and we can see that surviving is important. Next up is gonna be level 18 speed, though, and 18 is where it gets hard this high.
Oh, no.
Doesn't get the OPs where she wants it to go, which means
Yeah.
not for Mayo and a 1-0 here now for Radek.
And she lost Daz on that square. Rooting for Mayoni. Their warm-ups were better than game's last bracket, so can do something. By Furio in the chat.
But will she do something here?
And that was only game 1.
Yeah, so this was some pretty high Tetris gameplay. This, I mean, yeah, Mario played pretty well, but Radek now showing what he is made of.
Yeah, if Radek keeps playing like that, he could be one of the favorites to win the silver bracket.
Definitely. This is much higher than what I expected, to be honest. Yeah. I think we can start the next game soon. Game number 2 in just a small countdown of...
Excuse me for a minute.
Yeah, of 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Compared to earlier today, we had a lot of people in the background. We can now see that the convention where this event is happening at is now, I'm not gonna say closed down, but a bit more relaxed, less players, like people there, less stuff that could disturb you, prevent you from concentrating. So let's see all the players can do in the second game here. First that was Let's Go to Mayo, and also now Radek. We have 33 against 31, level 12 once again here. Next set was going to Radek, which means Radek is now in the lead here. And good evening, Pisars.
Oh, and I'm back. Yeah.
And
Ooh,
welcome back, Gunther.
Yeah, and this is a close game, I see.
Yeah, it's currently a lead here for Mario. Radek is being kinda high, but should be able to clean this up. Just wants one more longbar here. Here's the longbar for Radek, and we can see Radek is now open again. Still is a small hole in this deck, but can just go for the Tetris and then like one high. Ooh, small misrotations here of that JP is though. Which means a bit more cleanup.
Fine. Yeah. Shouldn't waste too many lines on that one. He's gonna bang a Tetris. And Mayo.
About wasting
is
lines,
in
that's
trouble.
what Mayo does now.
Yeah, and Mayo just lost the lead to Radek.
Yeah, this looks like Radek is gonna get a nice lead here soon.
Mayo with a long bar dependency.
Ooh, could
column
go for an
8.
aggressive Tetris. She doesn't.
No. Would have been a bit too aggressive here, especially while she's behind. Oh. A lot of T pieces.
Yeah, would have been aggressive, but still, this is not any less aggressive.
Yeah.
Wants to find a way to burn this. It's not Tetris red. He doesn't get the long best the next piece, so yeah, this cleanup was the best choice.
She didn't
It's
have
getting
a lot of-
higher and higher now. Nice double burn here for Mayo.
Yeah, and she's not
But
having
this is
any
getting a bit out of
burn
control.
options. She
Mhm.
cannot burn with those pieces. Oh my god.
She got a
Okay.
nice T-piece here. Needs something for the left side.
She needs a long bar now.
Long bar dependency. Gets the long bar. Oh, doesn't move the long bar to the left. Next long bar does get over. Nice. LJ
Very
dependency. Perfect J-piece here. Ooh, next perfect J-piece here for Mayo, which means she is nearly open again. Is now open and getting a triple. Is now in the lead as well.
Very
Radek
good
here
dash
now. Center
control.
Tetris ready.
Very good dash controlled by Mayo up high. One mistake and she would have been dead. And Radek on column 5, well, with a
That
pretty
was
nice
amazing
board.
survival for Mayo here. This was
Yeah.
pretty high. Got the pieces, got the placements, and this is what we love about Tetris.
Oh, didn't put that J to the left.
We could try to go for... No, it's only a triple, not a Tetris setup here.
Now this is getting dicey.
Just what we saw earlier.
Alright.
It's now triple. Yeah, Radek still going for the center while being 2.5 Tetrises ahead here of Mayo. Mayo going for the high left roll, 5-high left roll Tetris for Mayo. Radek now being 5-high as well, triple flips and slips the J piece here. Which means Radek is now in a lot of trouble. This probably, yeah, this can't be open. Radek clips out at 144, which means Mayo needs 145, which is like 6k more, so shouldn't be much of an issue here at level 12 speed when you're still pretty low. Is going for Tetris here. And is just waiting for the next bar,
Yes.
which luckily comes, and Tetris for Mayo.
Well done. Mayo with some great digs during that game. And Radek with a lot of center well Tetrises. Really taking every opportunity he sees.
In the end, he still tapped out, which has allowed Mayo to force the 1-1 here and potentially win the match. It would technically be a reverse sweep.
Yeah, this is best of 3.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
I don't feel like a reverse sweep can actually happen when you're playing best of 3.
Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't make much
technically
sense.
it is. Mhm.
Best of 3 is almost random.
I wouldn't say it's random.
I mean, it's
It's
almost
just that-
random. Like, it's so quick.
Yeah, that's true. Let's start the decider here. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
I mean, if you've got 2 players with a similar level, it's almost a coin toss. You gotta be
If you
very
have the
careful.
same skill, essentially, then you should always be kind of a coin toss.
That's true, yeah.
Well, maybe not coin toss, but like, who has the better day, for example. Like,
Exactly, yeah.
who can concentrate better in this exact situation. It's like, so many details.
Or makes
But
the
you-
right decisions, given like a specific sequence.
And here we can see that Mayo does seem to make much better decisions. She
Oh,
has a
Radek,
clean
no.
stack and Radek. Oh no, the JP's here. I think
This
the
is not gonna
triple-
burn.
it's not, and I think the triple flips don't do him any favors here.
He needs a T to clean up that mess. Okay, a bar and a Z is
Oh, he
gonna
doesn't
be good
get
as well.
ZPs in.
Oh no.
Place the ZPs.
Oh no, the left. Oh,
Nice.
surviving.
You never get basically anything done, but you need to get the death load always.
Yes, and he's surviving. I thought he was dead. Come on. Come on, do it. Oh! Oh no!
The TP! Which means it's a top out here.
And Mayo is gonna get the game and the match. GG's. And yeah, Radek. Very good games, the two previous ones.
Yeah, this is what we're here for, some high-level Tetris gameplay.
Yes.
The silver bucket, and as we can see, the first two players out of the silver bucket, and the next two will be out in the next matches, as we have SC against Piernik and Kata against Kostju. Yeah, I know it's Kalamanic technically, but still. Also, we got a message here in the chat talking about Tim's mom and that she is amazing, that we should shout out.
Wait, where?
So shout out to
Tetris?
Tim's mom.
I don't see.
No, in the English channel Tetris Poland chat, Sweden said that.
Oh!
I can send you like a picture of my setup. It's kinda not the cleanest currently due to cables, but yeah, I can just show you how kinda messy my setup is, as in the amount of stuff that I can see here. Oh, apparently Tim's mom gave them Japanese sweets and is here to cheer on Tim, so that's how it should be.
Nice, nice.
And yeah, I think you will get an image of my
Setup?
monitor setup here whenever this pop-up goes away. I hate pop-ups when they are in front of buttons that you want to press. Okie dokie.
So for now, we got the 2 out of the 3 best seeds in semifinals. Who is seed 9? So Goshu is seed 9. So we'll see if he can advance. And the next best seed after that is Piernik. So let's see if we are gonna have like a logical semi-final with 9, 10, 11, 12. Or if some... Oh, no, where is 12? Oh no, Radek is eliminated, so yeah. The next best one is 13.
Yeah, it would be 9, 13. Kind of sad.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 13. So, but let's see if we're gonna have an upset. We could have SZ or Kalamarnik in the semis.
Let's see what's gonna happen. We do see that Ghost is warming up on level 18, so we can probably expect some level 18 action there later.
I mean, your setup isn't that messy. There's a lot of cables, but it's not too bad.
There's a ton of cables, there's far too many cables.
Yeah, but you've got like 2 monitors, the thing for the microphone.
Yes. I have like 2 PCs here, essentially like my main PC, and what I talked about earlier, what I'm trying to set up is like a secondary PC. Normally that would be like my work laptop. So yeah, there's just a ton of stuff that needs to be here, and cable management is hard and I never do it.
What is that list on top of your screen?
I have like 4 set lists here.
Laser, the march of something.
Yeah, that's a gig set list from the band's Cast of Violence. It's like a really small band. From the 12th of May last year, they were in Mannheim together with 2 other bands, one of them having a kinda anti-Christian name, which is why I'm not gonna mention it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I have like set lists here on my walls and posters and stuff. I don't know, I kinda like it.
Nice. It's with your haircut. Your rock fan. Or is it metal?
It's probably like death metal. I'm actually not too sure what it actually is.
Wow.
But close enough.
SZ, pretty
I
clean.
also never listened to the band before or afterwards. I just got the set list and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put that up.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is the warm-ups, right? Yeah, this is the
It is.
warm-ups. Piernik just stopping out. I was like, no, there is no way he's giving up. SZ having some good warm-up. Let's see if he can pull off the upset.
Let's see. I was like, he is currently tapping out, not the best warm-up. But looks like they are now getting ready for the seeds.
Yep. Oh, so it was Goshu who was commentating with me. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm so stupid.
I recognize the beard.
Yeah, now I do as well.
Yeah, I don't think Beetroot is at the tournament.
No, he's not, but it was like, it's the only Polish guy that I can remember that kind of looks like that. But yeah, he's a bit smaller and different stature in general, but like, who else could it be? He was there and we could just have looked at the screen.
Yes. Oh, and we can see Tim with the CTWC shirt.
Oh,
on
nice.
the lower right, crossing his arms.
And we can also see that the games will be starting in 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Let's go.
I love that we have like different Tetris shirts. You have like the CTWC Desk, we had 2 different, at least 2. We had like CTUK now. I don't think we have CT Poland specific shirts, but we have like the Tetris server shirt here from Piernik.
Yes.
So yeah, lots of different Tetris representation.
Right. I mean, we've got more and more European tournaments. Right now we have like, Poland, UK, Germany, Austria, France, Spain, perhaps Italy soon, the Netherlands.
Oh yeah, Benelux? Yeah.
The Benelux, yeah. In Amsterdam, so we got more and more Tetris tournaments. Perhaps some Swedish tournament in the future, I don't know. Or some
I hope
Finnish
so, like
one.
Swedish or maybe we can have like an Aki tournament where just he's allowed to play, nobody else.
Oh yeah. Is he gonna beat himself?
Oh, that's a good question. No, but we could have many more, because you have like the small scenes. We could, for example, have a Denmark championship.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's CTEC.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
It's Pal.
Ooh, SZ in a bit of trouble here. He had a miss drop here of that S piece, and that's a top out here for SZ. SZ tops out, which means it's now 1-0 here for Piernik.
And at the
so
bottom, Goshu, 70,000 points already, good start, but dirty board. Kalamarnik, dirty board as well, has a shadow L in the stack.
Both players seem managing nice cleanups, I'd say. Kalamarnik being quicker because he was lower, but in general this looks like these players know how to clean up bad situations.
And both of them surviving. Kalamarnik going for a column 5 well. Goshu still having to burn a couple of lines.
Oh, you could have placed that JPs in like, I think it was 6 or 7, 8.
Yes.
And then had a nice burn setup for that long bar, but he didn't see that setup.
I thought he was going dirty for a second, but he chose not to.
You never wanna go dirty. But yeah, this looks like Ostji could now go for a left well, maybe. Let's see if he's trying to. Or if he's just cleaning this up and playing on the standard well Tetris for Gostju. About 1.5 Tetris at here currently of Kalamarnik. And the top game will start in just a couple of seconds here.
Goshu barely got that L. Like 10 seconds ago, he barely got an L to the left. That was scary. If he had hung it, I think he would have been done.
Talking about scary, if you look at Karamarnik, this could be a pretty scary situation soon.
Yes, and Karamarnik is behind. Goshu. Ooh, okay, Goshu.
Ooh, Karamarnik not knowing what to do with that J piece, which doesn't make the situation any easier.
He's making it work. And Goshu is in a difficult situation as well. And on top, SZ, I mean, having to do some burning. It looks like he started on B-type.
Kinda did, yeah.
Oh no, those squares. Okay, gets the bar to the left. Gets a dirty Tetris, actually.
Ooh, it's still neck and neck between Pianik and SZ.
Yes,
whereas Gostru now just has the 1.5 Tetris lead and Karamarnik being pretty high here. One misstep and he is out. One bad piece and he is also out. He doesn't get that Z piece over. Top out here for Karamarnik. And there's now a 1-0 for Gostru.
And
SZ also topped out.
Is done.
Yeah. So it's a 3 for Pianik and we have one more game between Gostru and Karamarnik.
GG's, no upsets yet. Pianik with the 13th seed. And Goshu and Karamarnik. So Goshu is the favorite. We'll see if Karamarnik can go against the odds.
I mean, it's always a can. The question is if you will.
Yeah.
And I think we generally do like upsets because they are interesting. Let's see if that might happen and if Karamarnik can force the decider here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Level 15.
The safe choice. Well, safe compared to 18. We mostly had 12 starts, I think, here. So still a kind of aggressive start.
Maybe we'll have an 18 all the way final.
I do love my 18s all the way finals here.
And then there we can see Tim perfectly. With a very nice red beard.
Yeah, we can also see his name. It's at 666 Tim on the back.
Yes. Not red. How do you call that hair color?
Orange?
Orange, no. Ginger.
Oh! Okay, that makes sense.
The ginger beard.
Mm-hmm. A nice color for a beard. Talking about nice colors here, I do like the level 15 colors quite a lot. So let's focus on the gameplay here. We have about a 3.5 Tetris lead now for Karamarnik, which means it is neck and neck here, but Karamarnik needs to win a couple of lines. And got a bit dirty here. This could be a longer clean-up or actually pretty dangerous, depending on whether or not you'll be able to get something over to the right properly. No, that green S-piece wasn't what you wanted. The longbar came a bit too late. Here's the next longbar. Nice longbar here now for Karamarnik. Goes for the next longbar setup. Here gets one more longbar, but he placed that flat. Oh!
I think that was a misrotation. It didn't make a lot of sense. And Aki in the chat confirming. And not Zempro going for Duzik.
He is not gonna play today. He will start playing tomorrow. But yeah, this has been the first round of the silver bracket. Top 8 is now over and we do see the semifinals. In the semifinals here of the silver bracket, we do have Gracio against Mayonnaise and Pianik against Gostru. So we could see seed 9 against seed 10 in the finals.
Yes, very logical results for now. Like the 8 people in silver are the 8 bottom seed. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, they are the bottom 8 and the top 4 seeds are advancing to the semis. Let's see if we're gonna have a totally predictable result with 9 against 10 and 9 winning.
And if I see it correctly, we won't get any rematch now.
True. Yes.
Yes, and it took me a bit to make that sure, but it looks like we will not get any rematch. Nice.
That's perfect.
So yeah, there's gonna be 3 more matches in total happening. The semifinals, which I think will still be a best of 3.
I'm not
And
sure.
then the finals, which are gonna be best of 5. I mean, Svidre said earlier, silver's a best of 5, by the way, and final silver's a best of 3, by the way, and final best of 5. And yeah, now confirming.
Okay.
Semifinals are indeed best of 3.
Okay. And I see at the bottom like YouTube and Twitch. Are we live on YouTube as well?
I would hope so. YouTube.com.
I haven't looked.
Find that out.
Yeah, I haven't looked
know
at the
why.
YouTube comments.
I totally forgot that this could happen. We have 11 people watching on YouTube. So shout outs to the people watching on YouTube.
Nice. Yes, and we got some YouTube comments. What
Yes,
city
and
is
comments.
hosting the tournament? I don't know. Is it in the capital?
Probably
city?
like this Brzeg.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Brzeg. I have no idea about how to pronounce Polish, okay? Please excuse myself.
Why is Adam not taking part in this tournament? I don't know.
Pretty easy to answer question because he probably doesn't have time, doesn't want to play. Adam thinks.
I mean,
Also, I feel like
Oh, go ahead.
I want to say also one more comment saying I feel like I'd have a chance in this game. I have a PV over 300k. Yeah, that's because we're in the silver bracket currently.
Yes. And I think Adam does not want to play in any non-DAS only tournament anymore. Because he played in CTWC DAS, which is a DAS only tournament. And then he went to the Gamescom. But he didn't play in the tournament at Gamescom because it was not DAS only. So maybe he made a point never to play a non-DAS only tournament again.
It's a respectable choice, but currently he is abroad, so he's not even in Poland and literally unable to play.
True. He's in Austria, right?
I don't know, to be honest.
And from what I know, he's in Austria with a couple of other Tetris players.
I know that there was something happening, but I didn't really pay attention to who's gonna be there. I will admit.
I feel like I'd have a chance in this game. I have a PB of over 300k, yeah.
Yeah, as I said, it's the silver bucket, and we can see Grassi is getting some nice waffles here, so enjoy your, I guess, dinner? Yeah, it's dinner, it's like 6 p.m.
Yeah. And Camille is right in the chat. Mostly they are amateurs. It's like retro computing events, and so that Tetris is taking part of here. I mean, yeah, the goal is to have like many tournaments, even if it's not always at the top level, to stimulate the scene, to have an active Tetris scene, even if it's not with like crazy high-level rollers.
Many people just can't even roll to begin with.
Yeah, true. And if you only watch the top level players, you get kind of desensitized to how good they are. So it's good sometimes to watch some lower level players play. So you realize how difficult the game is, if you see what I mean. Because when you look at rollers on 19, it looks so easy.
Or like rolls on level 29 even.
Yeah, now they are starting to play 29 like tappers on level 19. They can get
I mean,
so
there's
high.
some
on
people level
29.
29, how a death player plays 18 even if it's like that.
Yes, yeah, it's insane.
But that's kind of what you need to do when you want to go for the rebirth, which I think LXT currently is the closest. I saw
Yes.
that meme, for example, got I think it was a game crash tonight in our time.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are some established players and some new players who are kind of close to the rebirth possibility here in
That's
Roding.
so crazy.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna see it in the next year. Probably not in 24, but I would bet we'll see it in 2025.
I mean, there's still like 1,000 lines left to go.
Yeah, but see how
Yeah.
quickly we went from the colors to the crash, and then the crash was easier in a sense.
It was because it's not like 810 lines of a single weird color.
Yes, but the thing is,
On the
if
other
you're-
hand, if you play on the original cartridge, you can get like your breaks because of glitches in between, which might make it a bit easier.
actually it would be a much harder because you could crash the game without wanting to. They are trying to
That-
get rebirth
as well.
without the crash stuff.
Of course, that does make a lot of sense. And my point is just, you could argue that original cartridge and the bugs where you get like the weird artifacts on screen, essentially. Then you can be like, okay, now have a break, and I can go doing something to the toilet, whatever.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah.
Because playing for like 2 hours straight is gonna be pretty hard. And
Yeah,
it's
true.
like such a mental and concentration game.
No, I would bet we'll see it in 2025 because those top level players, I mean, if they are able to play 1500 lines, they are able to play 3000 lines. It's just a matter of stamina and a bit of luck. And if they are on a good day, we'll see. For now,
I'm
in
not
the
denying that. It's just that there's so much mental concentration and like human limits that you kind of start to approach because
yeah,
imagine needing to concentrate for 2 hours, try to not being allowed to have like a second break in between.
true.
That's what, in my opinion, is gonna be the hardest thing. Not like being able to roll for that long, but being able to concentrate for that long.
And Aki saying in the chat that Adam is actually in southern Poland eating some watermelon pizza. Okay, so it's actually Eliva who's in Poland with Tega and a couple of players who are in Poland with Adam, I believe, at the moment.
It doesn't really matter because we're here to watch the CTWC Poland, or the Polish Championships.
Yes.
And yeah, talking about the Polish Championships here, I think the players could be ready soon. I'm not too sure, I'm just guessing here. Here you can see the blue band on Razio's wrist. By that we can see that he indeed is on a convention, because you generally get these on conventions like, oh yeah, you have paid the ticket and can go in and out again.
Right. I don't know why it's taking so long for this match to start.
Probably because there was a small break to eat something in between. That would be
yeah.
my educated guess.
I'm gonna switch to the healthy tobacco. Does that even exist? Oh, people in the chat discussing cigarette brands.
I never smoke, so I have no idea about which ones are the least bad.
I used to smoke American spirits, but I don't know if we can discuss that on Twitch.
And YouTube, I would just set it stay on the child-friendly, like PG-13 friendly topics, which include, for example, Tetris and burns and stuff like that.
True.
But yeah, it looks like Mayonnaise is now like, oh yeah, you wanna play? So let's see what... okay, no, some more warm-up gonna happen.
The healthier addiction to play Tetris.
Hmm. I mean, Tetris is just like the best game in the world.
True.
I don't know
So-
a single better game.
So simple yet so complex.
Oh, I feel like, is Tetris even that simple?
I mean, it's only 7 shapes that you stack together.
Yeah, but there's so many different algorithms that come to play.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like chess, you know. Chess is like a simple game on paper, but a very, very complex game to actually play.
I guess it depends a bit on how you
I mean, it's like
view
simple
like what
rules.
is simple and what is complexity.
Yeah. I mean, the rules are kind of simple, and the game itself can get quite complex.
That is true. And talking about games and complex, I just got a notification that game 1 is gonna start in 3, 2, 1 Tetris here. And we do have our Tetris Polish players in the background. I can see, for example, Dobre,
And Piernik.
yeah, many other people. I saw Hatsune Miku fan. I saw our Tetris Forever guy.
We got Doshi commentating.
Yeah. It looks like we do. Maybe Miku does need a bit of a break here.
Mhm. Oh, Grazio.
Oh, and Mario also in a bit of trouble here now, as you can see, being quite high. Ooh, that blue Z piece here could be deadly. That
Oh,
missed shot.
no.
Yeah, next green S piece doesn't go over. Top out here for Mario. And we already do have a 1-0 here for Grazio.
Yeah, Grazio was
That
in
of
a
course-
bad spot as well.
I want to say that's the downside of level 19 warm-up. You kind of forget how level 15 work.
True.
Like, maybe that happened to her.
Aki in the chat saying that chess is easy. You just move pieces. What is? Oh yeah, castling.
Oh, in Tetris. In chess, I was like, castling in Tetris? What the heck when I saw that? So I just kept quiet. I didn't see the messages earlier. And it looks like the game number 2 will start in just a couple of seconds. It's gonna be a...
And we got someone in the
Gonna be
background
a-
with fully blue hair.
What did... Oh, interesting.
There we
It's gonna
go.
be a... The
It's
count from
alright.
Theater is like 321 in one message and then 2. Like 2 is NTO. Oh god. I love countdowns. Mario having a small lead here about a Tetris in the beginning, and here's the Tetris for Grazio, so it is neck and neck between them. And next is now for Grazio, and next is for Mario, so it looks like this is gonna be a bit cleaner, nicer game than what we had before.
Mayo going
know-
aggressive.
Hmm.
Mayo having a very clean but very flat board.
And flatboard's generally good, because it sounded like it was the downside.
It's a bit harder to burn without a double well. That's the only downside.
Okay, that's true, but you have an easier time accommodating most pieces, so it's kind of 50-50.
I mean, a
yeah,
safe
let's
board.
see.
Yeah, this is a safe board, high left, and a nice double well. But with a safe board, you have to burn a bit more. If you don't. When
We have
Grazio.
the ups and downs.
Mayo
Yeah,
two
point-wise,
Tetris
you know
ahead.
about it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I wanted to say, point was you have a 2 Tetris lead for Mario, and then you said that she is ahead by 2 Tetrises. Yeah, now it's even 3 Tetrises. Grazius being pretty high here, but gets some nice burns. Next, LJ doesn't immediately get the J piece for the dependency here.
Aki trolling in the chat. So many players from Indonesia. Polish flag kinda resembles.
Oh,
Indonesian
Grazius
flag.
really didn't get the J piece over. That was a clutch movement here to stay in the game. And is now managing to burn much lower than he was before. So this should be a pretty safe spot for him now compared to just half a minute ago.
He's gonna survive. Ooh, lots of squares.
He
that
overshifts
drop.
that. I think it's the J piece.
Yes, he needs a long bar pretty soon. Never mind. He's gonna do without the long bar.
This is gonna be more burns, and he's already behind by over 5.5, now 6.5 Tetrises. So this looks like a pretty good game for Mario, and like a pretty much just suffer game for Grazius. What 2 misshifts, and this is gonna be a top out for Grazius, and I think it's gonna be a 1-1 now. We had 1 early top out for Mario, and now it's 67 lines and a 125,000 point lead.
Yeah,
A
great
1-1
pace.
and decider.
Mm. Mario playing with a glove. Glove strat, as we know. Yanni, Adam, some of the best DAS players play with a glove.
Yes, they do. And I wonder what they were voting for, or... Oh, there was a thumbs up for the countdown. Okie dokie. And it's gonna be a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. This is the last game between Mario and Grazius here. And if Mario can keep her composure in this game, this should be a win for her. You know, again, the long game, just surviving, getting Tetrises here and there. That's what oftentimes allows you to win games in Silver Leagues.
Mario is technically the favorite to win this semi-final.
Yeah, she is.
Wise.
I saw earlier that she got like an 800k-ish on emulator, but then stopped playing for some time.
Mm.
So yeah, she does have the skills, at least in theory, to show us amazing Tetris gameplay. Here we can once again see that Mario was just able to play pretty aggressively, but stay clean. It's now about a 100k lead. Okay, 90k lead here for Mario. It's 122 against 31. Grazius being in a burning situation here needs to clean this up. That's a long bar dependency. Filled the long bar dependency with a J piece. Now got a next long bar. So yeah, just some cleanup here for him to do, and he is falling by 10 points. Now over 100k lead here for Mario. Mario going for column 9 Tetris, Grazius going for the cleanups.
Getting that long bar to the right. Now he needs something for the left.
Wrong J piece, but gets a long bar here. Now LJ dependency gets nice L piece here. And good flat burns. Yeah, 6.5 Tetris lead now for Mario. This is a huge lead. But she's also had by 10 lines.
Yes, so the lead isn't that big, but she still has the real lead by about 4 Tetris.
5.5 Tetrises?
Yeah.
The lead is still big.
Oh, yeah. Even without the line discrepancy. Ooh, and Grazius, that misdrop is gonna be a real problem here. Nice tucks.
Yeah, at this point, it's not just surviving, it's for him finding a way to catch up,
He has plenty
which
of
means he
time to
needs to
catch
get
up.
open.
Yes.
Did he even get a single? Yeah, he got a single Tetris in this game. I mean, look at the Tetris, where it's 8% compared to 58%. That just shows you how much more efficient Mario is able to play here. And she does even skip some Tetrises here and there for some safer burn setups, I see.
But Grazio is finally clean. Just needs to reopen the right side. And will be
It
able to
is
score
now
Tetrises.
open again. But behind by 180,000 points. That's like nearly 10 Tetrises, as we can see.
Although he's
That's
behind
gonna
by
be-
16 lines. So it's not actually 10 Tetrises.
It's more like 6 Tetrises, which still is a lot.
Yes.
And yeah, he's now a bit not in the nicest board situation again. Needs to clean up once more here.
And this is
Ooh,
the
needs one
decider.
more
This
longer.
is not a best of 5. So whoever wins that one will be in the silvers final.
Exactly. And I feel like this has been pretty much a really good match for Mario, except like the first game. But since then, she was pretty much just dominating here point-wise.
Yes, and right now Grazio just went aggressive. He really wanted that Tetris, but had to put some waste on the right side. Now you can see that he's not happy about that board.
And one more Tetris here for Mario. Mario now at 300k transition. Grazio could get 4 more Tetrises until the transition, but his board does not allow for any of them, so he needs to clean this up. And this time hopefully manage to stay clean.
This will be the first double transition of the day. Good triple by Grazio. Transition in 7 lines only. Okay. And Mario is still very clean on level 17. Going for Tetrises. Huge game by Mayo. Back-to-back big games for her.
So it looks like once she finds there is an element, they are pretty much good games for her.
When Grazio, the board is getting very dicey for Grazio. I think he's gonna be done here.
Yeah, I think that's it. He
All
can
done?
still clean here and there, like a couple of lines, but the left side is now too high for the long bar.
Ow.
Doesn't get the long bar over, and that's a top out and a 2-1 for Mayo. Mayo wins the game. And as you
Yes.
said earlier, she now manages to go to the finals of the silver bracket here at the CTWC 2024 Poland Championship.
Let's see how far she can go. She's already on level 19 with 405 points.
Yeah, we saw her warm at level 19. I don't remember how many lines she got, but I think she has the potential for a level 29 kill screen, but it's
Nice
playing aggressive
early.
and gets a long bar here on Tetris here.
What was her qualifying score? Perhaps she could try to get a console PB.
She could try to. Let me try to find out the PB. Like, what is score?
She got a 391, so she already beat her qualifier. And you told me she had... Oh, and she topped out at 435 GG's.
Yeah, and Svidra said earlier that she had like an 800k on
Emulator?
emulator, exactly. Here we have our first finalist. It is Mayo. And after that match, we will have the second semifinals between Piernik and Gostchu. And it looks like we should see the players now. Yes, we do see the players. We have Gostju and Piernik.
Mhm.
And we can see our favorite Polish commentator in the background, Micho. Yeah, we're now doing some warm-ups here. So I wonder what the players in the background are playing. It looks kinda... I don't know. I can't make that out. Also for the players... Well, okay, the players aren't watching, but for the people here on Twitch, we will have a short break of like about 10 minutes after the second semifinals, so that both players can play to the best of their abilities in the finals. Here we can see Gostju warming up here on level 18, which makes me feel like he would have pretty good chances against Mario in the finals.
That will be the logical ending of this silver bracket. Seed
It
9
would be
against
seed 9 against seed 10.
Yeah. Oh, this is a drought right now. Never mind. And Goshu, that left side is a bit Monka-S. Gonna take care of it pretty nicely. Piernik in the lead. Piernik with a great board right now. Oh, and Goshu is probably done. Needs... nah, he's not gonna be able to get anything over to the left.
Don't forget that the match has yet to start. We're still in the warm-up.
What am I doing? Oh my god. I was writing some messages on Discord and then I went back to the stream and I thought it started. What am I doing?
No, it is yet to start. You will probably realize that it started because I'm gonna be a bit hype.
Yes.
Well, maybe. Depends on the match, to be fair.
Alright. I can finish the message I was just writing then.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, this is just some level 18 warm-up here that we can see. And we're only 2 matches away from the end of today's stream, because the top 8 onwards of the gold bracket will happen tomorrow, starting let me make sure that I got it correct. Yes, starting tomorrow at 10 local time, which is 8 UTC, so like 1 AM in the USA.
Yes, and I'll be replaced by Academius. Who,
Exactly, and you're sad he's stuck with my shitty commentary.
Yeah, and Academius congratulating me on my warm-up commentary. I've done it twice already.
I mean, 3 times the charm. We have 1 more match to go. But yeah, Svira just in the chat here, in the Discord chat, saying if you want to join, then we'll be happy with 3. So Gunther, you of course, from my side and from Svira's side, say aloud to join the commentary.
Maybe I'll hop in, but I'll have things to do tomorrow. So I'll see if I have time.
maybe you can make it to the finals, which are gonna happen, around
Yes.
14 UTC.
Okay. I'll try
12
to be there
UTC.
for the final, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I
It should be
wanna see who's there.
around 14 local time, which is 12 UTC or like about 6 a.m. US. I say about because there's like 3 different time zones in the US, so yeah, it's a bit more complex. Just convert 14 CEST or 12 UTC into your local time. Yeah, then we could have a triple commentary during the finals. Yeah, it looks like the players are now getting ready for the seed stuff.
Oops.
And let's see how long this semifinals will be, if you can get one more decider, if it's gonna be a sweep.
Hopefully not a sweep.
Else. I hate sweeps.
Mm.
I mean, reverse sweeps are nice, but please no sweeps.
Yeah.
Or whatever happens at like finals where it's like so close that it's like who the heck is gonna win all time long. Those are the most hype. Like semifinals, whatever. I just want close matches here, and I do see a thumbs up, so the match will probably start in just a couple of seconds. It's gonna be I'm ready for the countdown. I do see Cito typing. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, we can now see a bit of a lead here for Ghost Studio to push down points. So this is a neck-and-neck game. Pianic already being a bit high here. Does get the number over to the left. Is still not clean. Ooh, the JP feels like a misdrop here. This could be pretty tough. Does get the number over to the right. Now is the number between column 9. Doesn't get the next number over. This is a top out for Pianic and a pretty quick 1-0 for Ghostu. So this is already a 1-0 and match point. And yeah, going for the Mayo stretch, so potentially Pianic is now gonna have like 2 games in a row where it's getting like 300-400Ks. That would be something that we are looking forward to.
Yes.
Yeah, these early top outs just happen sometimes. It's, I want to say not something you can control, but I mean, you kinda can.
It has to be expected in this game, especially at a lower level of competition.
Or, zero clubs even happen in like semifinals sometimes in higher tournaments.
Yes, and it
not
can
often, but yeah.
And it can be stressful to play in front of other people in a competitive environment, knowing people are watching you online. I know.
I mean, just look at these when there is Dobry and Biro behind them. Commentating.
Yeah. I mean, I know it does stress me out a bit to play in public.
But yeah, these players hopefully will be able to show us what they can do here now, because only one of them will be able to advance to the finals of the silver bucket here at the CTWC 2024 Poland Championship. And we are live from the Retrosfera Festival in Brzeg. The last word was surely mispronounced. I mean, tomorrow we will have Aki here, and as we know, he is fluent in Polish, so we are gonna have the perfect pronunciation of everything.
Right. Nice.
So, to the Polish people here in chat, for tomorrow when Aki is here, please get out your tongue twisters so that we can hear them pronounced perfectly by Aki.
Yes, that would be great.
Talking about great, Ghostu needs some great pieces here to get out of this. Let's see if he will be able to do it. I mean, he's not even that high. I was like on 18 speed thinking, but on 15, there's actually much room to go. Oh, but he doesn't get the J piece
Oh
over.
no!
This is the top order for Ghostu. Pianic needs about 0.7 Tetrises. One more long bar he wants. Oh, the J piece missed up here as well. He now needs something for the right side. This is gonna be a long bar. He doesn't get a long bar in time. A top out here for Pianic, which means somehow Ghostu wins this game again after an early top out from him. So it's a sweep for Ghostu. And in the finals, we will have Ghostu against Mayo.
No surprise there. A very logical bracket.
I mean, yeah, but still, that was a pretty interesting semifinals, you could say.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
the
it
first
was
semifinals,
Yes.
with like really long and close matches, games. The second semifinals was pretty much just 2 early top outs, or like even 3 early top outs technically. And yeah, kind of just like the complete opposite. Okay,
And
so
the
I
first
don't know what they're
semifinal-
doing on.
I mean, if Mayo plays like she played in the semi-final, it's gonna be a great match. Hope Goshu can match that efficiency on 15 because she had
I
some
hope that
great.
he will be
She
able
had
to.
some great bases.
Yeah, she transitioned at like 300k one game.
Yes, she went to 19 on the last one.
Hmm. So yeah, let's see what they can do here on level in the finals in around about 10 minutes. I don't know if you have anything to add, Gunther.
No.
Hey, then I would say we have a short break of around about 10 minutes, depending on what the Polish guys do. And yeah, don't forget to tune in for the finals of the silver bracket here at the Classic Tetris Polish Championship. And I wonder if we're gonna be muted on stream until then, or if we are gonna be on stream all time long.
I'll just finish something real quick and come back.
Okie dokie, yeah, I will go to the toilet myself.
Alright, see you in 9 minutes.
Yeah, see you in a couple of minutes.
Looks like players are getting ready to play the final. And Jakob is not back yet. So Goshu seed 9 against Mayo seed number 10. So in theory, Goshu should win, but Mayo has played pretty well in her last match in the semi-final.
And hello, I'm here as well.
Hey.
I had a bit of delay, sorry.
No, it's alright. They are just warming up. And
Okay,
I haven't
perfect.
commentated anything yet. I haven't commentated the warm-ups this time.
Oh no, not the triplet.
I can still do it, but for it to count, I need to do it without realizing it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, I don't know. Here we are at the finals of the Polish Championship. Silver bracket. And yeah, let's see what Gostu can do here and what Mayo can do here. This is now gonna be a best of 5.
Best of 5, and let's see if we are gonna have an 18 all the way match or if we are still gonna play some 15.
I hope that we will have an 18 all the way match.
Yeah, that could be
18 is
interesting.
just the most fun. Yeah.
Could be pretty interesting indeed.
Yeah, looks like they're getting ready now for the match. So we could see the first countdown of the finals in just a couple of seconds. And of course, we will remind you of our amazing match arena. So if you wanna support the players here in the Classic Tetris Polish Championships, then feel free to donate to the prize pool, which is apparently entirely funded by the community. And it looks like we're gonna have a level 18 start. Hopefully 18 all the way. And looks like Svidre is now giving us the countdown soon. And yeah, it's starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Let's go and push down on 18. But these players are not scared to play 18.
One of the most interesting things here, the lower seeded players is that on the high levels you oftentimes have like same starts, but on lower skilled players we often have many different stacking ideas.
That's true.
Like different stacking ideas might have been pretty high, gets the longbow over. Death loss there would have been deadly, but luckily didn't happen.
Yeah, they are much more versatile. I think the top players kind of always do the same things because they know the optimal openers.
Whereas here it's a bit more, let's say, experimenting.
Creative,
Which might even lead to new discoveries, of course.
Mayo not gonna burn this down. She's gonna go for that column 7. Well, and she's in the lead. Goshu. Oh, this is a drought right now. Okay, it's the end of the drought, but Goshu is gonna hang a J to the right. Tops out at 54,000. Mayo is good for game 1. But this is not a best of 3, this is a best of 5 this time.
Yeah, so there's a lot left to go. Just because it's now 1-0 doesn't mean the Goshu isn't able to make a comeback. There's so much left to go, up to 4 more games, and at minimum it's gonna be 2 more games if Mayo is able to sweep this. But yeah, this is kind of what I think I said earlier. Mayo took a bit time to find how to actually play like on real hardware and everything. So yeah, this could now be a moment. Also, we shouldn't forget that she's been playing in in-person tournaments at least since 2022. Or like had her first experience back then. So nerfs also shouldn't be much of a factor for her.
That's true, she has some experience.
Whereas I don't know much in-person experience Goschu has.
I don't know if he has any, or at least very little. But he's doing pretty well.
If he has played in like small locals, that could always be the case, but I haven't seen him play in any bigger tournaments.
Right now he's gonna lead 2-0. No, 1-1, my bad.
1-1, yes.
1-1, because Mayoni just topping out because of a very bad left side, didn't get the bar in time.
That's the top out, and Goschu apparently has quite a bit of in-person experience as well, if I understand Svidr's message correctly.
Oh, okay. He does? Okay.
Yeah, also around the same time, 2022. The nerfs also shouldn't be a factor for Goschu in the finals. But yeah, there's just so many small tournaments over there in Poland that you can't keep up
track.
Yeah. If that happens like 200 tournaments in a month, you can't keep up with them. Anyways, game start should happen in 3-2-1 Tetris. Pow, pow, pow.
Different openers again.
I feel like Mayo's is a bit more interesting, not necessarily better. Actually, I feel like it was a bit nicer.
Goshu went for a safer attack, but it didn't turn out to be good. Oh no.
Yeah, a safe start, but then the misdrops happened. And
yes. And Mayo
also an early for Mayo.
Yeah, so it was just a terrible seed, but Mayo leading 2-1.
Yep, which means it's now match point here for Mayo.
1 game away from pulling off the upset.
And let's hope that at least the next game will be much nicer than the first couple of games.
Let's forget about these warm-up games.
And now let's focus and get the most amazing Tetris done we have ever seen. At least in the silver bracket.
Oramana, do you know Game Tetris Effect, my dear French friend? Yes, of course. I have, what is my... I think I got like 9300 ratings on the classic version of Tetris Effect. But I haven't played it in a long time. But I went as far as, 9400. Top players in the world are like 10,000, something like that.
I also played it a bit. It's a good game. My favorite way to play it is actually in VR. I had the chance to play it a couple of times in VR, like the story mode, and that's an amazing experience.
I've never tried.
Yeah, it's different. It's different to classic, but it's just so immersive and amazing. If you ever have the chance to try it out, do it. It's gonna change your life.
Yeah, I gotta try it out.
Unironically.
All right.
And here's the first Tetris for Ghost2. I feel like that's the first Tetris I've seen of him in this matchup.
Mm.
So yeah, this is looking like a much, much nicer game already. Although Mario, of course, having a bit of troubles here.
It's only a couple of burns. She's quite low, but yeah, it is a great game, Paula.
Mm-hmm.
Send me your, if you want to play together, send me your, how is it called? Gamer ID or something. Perhaps we could play some Tetris Effect.
Does it have crossplay?
I think it does.
Oh, okay,
I
nice.
think it does have,
Yes, it does,
have
okay.
crossplay. Yeah, I play on PC.
So do I. But I've never played the multiplayer mode, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, Ghostic now, Ghostic being a bit high in the
Ooh.
center here, is close, is now open again. He
Good
can
bounce,
get
good
stuff over
bounce.
the right side. Ooh,
Oh my god.
But it's getting dangerous now.
Very good burns.
Nice burns. Good
All
SPs
right.
here.
Good dash
Another
control,
nice SPs.
reopening.
Yeah.
Reopening
And
the right
Tetris for
side.
Ghostic.
Just in time for the long bar. That was a bit scary, and now it's gonna need a T-tuck. Gets it. And Goshu is in the lead. Oh, Mayo. Both players in a difficult situation.
But Mayo is pretty low, so she should be able to get out of this easily. Whereas Ghostshoe is near the open again, but much, much higher.
Goshu already 4.5 Tetrises ahead, but he might top out here. I think Goshu is done at 174,000. So Mayo needs 100k, but no, she's just gonna top out here. That drought was too much. Goshu can have his masterclass moments, says Sweeter in the chat.
Oh yeah. Actually, do you know what that means?
I mean, yeah, he can just pop off temporarily. Pop off all of a sudden in a game, I guess.
I meant it's a decider.
Oh, I thought you meant
And people are
what does
throwing
Sweden
boxes
mean?
in the
Yeah.
background.
There we go. Team drinking a beer. Probably not his first one.
We are on Twitch, it's an alcohol-free beer.
Yeah, exactly. It's apple juice.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, and it's the last game here in the silver bracket. And honestly, I wanna say that Maya just needs to stay in the game. If she can manage that, it should be possible for her, but we haven't really seen that happen.
Mm-hmm. Now we'll see. I predict a double transition decider. Let's have a great game. We've had too many early top out deciders today.
Yeah, far too many. So the last one, let it be the most amazing
But I feel like
game
we
between
got.
these two.
I feel like we got a lot of deciders today. Maybe the best of 3 deciders don't count, but still, in the gold bracket we saw plenty of deciders.
Yep, we did. So let's start the last game, the last decider here in just 3, 2, 1, and Tetris.
That's probably thanks to the flat bracket.
I would say so, yes.
Both players pushing down aggressively. It's a battle of push down points right now.
I find it interesting that they push down on this level, because I normally would not expect that. It just feels too aggressive to me.
Yeah. That's a good point. Like, it's not the easy level 12 where you can survive a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly. One bad piece on misdrop and it could be over.
Mm. Tetris for Mayo taking the lead. Goshu playing a bit more safe, just taking the burns. Mayo playing more aggressively. No, never mind, she's taking the burns as well.
And she is slightly in the lead here, having a nicer board. Ooh, Goshu and the T piece doesn't allow him to use this longer for Tetris. Is now open again. Mayo got a Tetris here, both players are Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar, and this finally feels like a proper.
Oh no! Goshu tried to go for the J-tuck and tucked the piece too early. So that means that Mayo is gonna win the silver bracket. GG's.
That was the most commentator curse ever. I was like, this finally feels like a proper match, and then the J piece misdrop of Goshu.
Oh, and he got an S piece just before, and he didn't try to spin the S, which I can understand. If you miss that spin up high, you can end up in a very bad situation, but it's very sad to see a missed J-tuck. It happens to the best. Happens a lot to me on 19, actually. I've done that mistake a lot.
Yes, but based on what I can see, we have a winner here and someone who played pretty nicely. We had a lot of great games here from Mayo today.
Yes, Mayo deserves it. She had a great
Yes, she really
semi-final before that, and she played well this whole tournament, so GG's. And we got some Polish people asking us questions in Polish on YouTube. Unfortunately, neither of us speak Polish. So if a Polish guy can go on YouTube to answer the last comment, that would be awesome.
And here we can see the silver bracket. And here we had the top 60 and top 12 of the gold bracket. The losers then went into the silver bracket here. And yeah, tomorrow, starting at 10 local time, which is 8 UTC, we will have the rest of the gold bracket happening. Yeah, from what I heard, you sadly won't have
Much time.
for most of tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, I'll try to join for the semi-final, but actually tomorrow I'm gonna prepare some cartridges for the Colombian tournament. In
Colombian?
Yeah, the tournament in Colombia in like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, I remember. It took me a second. I was thinking about Iberia.
Oh yeah, no. I'm gonna go to Iberia as well, but Richard Wolf is asking me for a couple of cartridges that I gotta send quickly on Monday morning, so I gotta make them tomorrow. But I'll try to join for the final. I really wanna see who's gonna end up in the final of this tournament. And I'll probably
it's gonna be
listen.
amazing.
Yeah, I'll probably listen to the tournament anyways while doing other stuff.
That's what a true Tetris player does. Okay, so from my side, I don't actually know how much longer the stream is going on and if there's like anything planned for like moderation stuff, because I didn't get that kind of information. So I would just say thanks, Gunther, for being in the commentary.
No problem. Thank you, Jakob, for having me with you today, and thanks to Sweden for organizing the restream.
Yes, and thanks to the players, and of course congratulations to Mayo. And we will see each other again hopefully tomorrow at 10 local time here on Twitch.
Yes.
And yeah, I would say have a great evening. And we will see each other in a couple of hours.
Yes, have a good evening, everyone.